Right, evening everybody. As always, if I could have a sound check from somebody please, just make sure everything's okay your end. Our first match up tonight is Allison Archer with Scott Foley. Chase has just taken them through the rules and regulations. We're just working things out, and then they'll lag, and then they'll be away. I'll be back. Sorry about that, the camera had frozen. Just ordered me a cup of tea, my first one of the night. I'm here at the moment, so I'm sure that young Lucas will be jumping in between his matches, but he's in a round robin flyer, so he's going to be tied up. So you may just be stuck with me. I know that's a rare treat for a lot of you. Right, who we got? So Phil and Brad, evening boys. They recovered from what seemed to be quite a heavy weekend. Okay, first leg of the night. Looks like George. Scott even. You're not playing. Have a seat, mate. Terry Nightingale, evening mate. Those who don't know, I'm sure you all do, 25-minute shot clock, match clock, 30-second shot clock, which drops to 15 seconds. At the start of the frame that starts after 15 minutes, if that makes sense. So once 15 minutes is gone, the next frame is a 15-second shot clock. Phil's going to operate the match clock. Chase operates the shot clock. Chase is the match referee.
You sure you can do it? You sure your body's up for it?
So, Scott showing off his rather weird cue action. Very, very dominant right eye, you could say. Yeah, he is. He's underrated, Scott. Oh, first mistake from Allison. That won't settle her down too well. Yeah, she's right under the pressure. I'm pleased that she's entered this, Allison, but she is right under the pressure, obviously, being one of the very few ladies, I think the only lady actually that's in it, and obviously not at the same level as these boys operate. But yeah, Scott has been around for a long time, plays for Grave Chimay. Tell you a bit more about him in a minute. Such a weird cue action, though, isn't it? Standing up, and he's almost looking down at his cue rather than at the balls. And his backhand is only halfway down his cue. It's bizarre. But it works for him.
First round. As soon as he cues up, you kind of know, didn't you?
Yeah.
And I thought he broke this the first frame. I was like, oh, hello. And I was 3-all with him at one point, and he had him 3-3.
Yeah. He's been around for a long time. As I say, he's a decent player.
Like, he would dish, and then he would miss the second most simplest ball the next frame, and then he'd dish you again next frame. Like,
Yeah.
just didn't know what was coming next.
He's got a little bit of work to do with this red. Just make sure he doesn't leave himself awkward on the black. Evening, Mr. Twigger. Are you feeling okay, mate? not too bored in that hospital bed, hopefully. Alright, so let's have a little look at their profiles. There's Allison. Recent addition to the Kent ladies squad. Had stayed in the team this year, so done very well. Big shout out to Barbara Taylor, who I think is on her way to Cyprus as we speak. And she is playing Scott. You can see there's his cue actually in full glory. Gravesend boy. So he's been around a while, he's 42 now. And he has that unfortunate asset of being a West Ham fan.
Don't talk about football with me.
By the way, I'm joined in the commentary box at the moment by Tony Gear. He's very tired. He's here as George's cue boy, I think. He might not say too much.
London Open quarter-finalist, Scott McCarrigan in his cue.
Yeah.
Imagine if he won it.
Oh, Allison. If Scott were to dish these, he won't be happy at all. Mr. Stroud. Who's everyone got tonight, Phil? Well, you can see that Allison's playing Scott, and then we've got George Taylor against Jason Harrington in the other half. And then obviously they will cross over and play each other in the third set. Evening, lads. Yeah, I think Allison's a little bit nervous, so she's standing up rather than sitting down. I've asked the players to sit down in between frames.
I'm glad I'm over ring. I reviewed it.
Alright, well, who's going to qualify, Phil? You know, it's 2 out of 3 really. Allison's not here. I don't think she's got any aspirations of qualifying tonight, but she'll give it a good go. She might upset a couple of people. Just wish she'd sit down. There you go. I think Chase has told her off. So let's just test Scott's eye. He's alright. He's not got... There we go, bottom left. So to bring you up to speed as well, we've got one more week of this before Christmas. Big group next week. A lot of home favourites in that group. We've got Amy Cook, Andrew Byrne coming down from... He's a London boy now, isn't he, Andy Byrne?
Yeah, I know he plays.
Yeah, Andrew Wheeler, who's here tonight in the flyer, and Farron Rowe. Hopefully Ellie is feeling better. If you're watching Farron, send our love. Evening, Paigey. Evening, Brett. So yeah, next week is the last week we have before Christmas. We're not doing anything on the 23rd. Oh, God, she's gone in off on all 3 of her shots so far. She needs to just settle down. I'd imagine the nerves of being the underdog and the fact that she's on stream will be playing on her mind at the moment. She just needs to pot a few balls and not going off again. Be nice. Right, Dazza. I'm going to eat my Snickers because I haven't eaten all day. Sorry about that, people. I'll leave you just to watch. Right, sorry about that. I'm back now. Just eating my dinner, lunch. Right, Allison, do not go in off this shot. Oh, I didn't turn my mics up. Sorry about that. Hey, do not go in off of this shot. Oh my gosh.
Oh no. Oh no.
She's had 4 shots so far and she's gone in off all of them. She just needs to calm down. I think it's the same every time as well. That left middle's going to haunt her. Evening, Marky boy.
She has done well to go in off every time as well.
It's got to be some kind of record, isn't it? She's had to make 2 of them. Right, I think she'll be coming back to the table. I don't think Scott's going to be getting that yellow out of there anytime soon. Not really much point. If you're playing the player here, you play the shot. Yeah, the right shot for me is to push the yellow.
Oh, hello.
Now he's having a go. Did you just feel sorry for her? Right, you can't go in off this one, girl.
Tops it straight through enough.
Yeah. So she has got a good game in her. You know, obviously she isn't at the level of these boys, but this will be a really good experience for her, and I'm pleased that she went into it. She went in with her eyes wide open. She knew exactly what she was up against, and then she went and got a tough draw, which, in fairness to her, she always tends to get. The last couple of open comps that she's entered, she drew Pat in the first round once and Mitch in the first round second.
Oh,
Yeah.
can't wait for that.
She's had,
It's horrible for anybody.
she had a double with him where she drew, I think she drew Charlie and then Jamie Gamble, Jamie Fire, I can't remember. So, yeah, she has a tough run. I just hope she can get a frame on the board tonight. It'd be nice if she comes out of this with a couple of frames. One would be good, a couple would be even better. It's a dangerous shot. I'm not sure that wasn't yellow first. Chase isn't looking at it, so he must be happy with it. He's closer to the action than I am. Do 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 do. Getting caught out by the 30-second shot clock there. It's quite brutal.
It's controlled that well, yeah.
Yeah, he's played a good shot there. I don't think I'll be pushing the shot of the day button too much in this match, but you never know. We went nearly the whole week last week without pressing it, and then Steve Baker pulled off a monster. Yeah, Brad, sorry, I was talking without my mic up. Is it okay now? Or do I need to turn it up a bit more? Is that what you're saying? So that 8 ball must go down through the gap to the bottom left. Thanks, Mark. Yeah, good shot. So it's an early lead, 3-0, 13 minutes on the clock, so he's averaging 4 minutes of frame. Right, let's see if Allison can keep the white up with this break. The other thing to note as well is Alison's come down on her own tonight. She's got a couple of her Tuesday night teammates here, but they're in the flyer. Her husband Kelvin must be working. Either that or he couldn't be asked to come down. Either way, she's on her own. So just going to add to the nerves. I doubled up with Allison in the mixed doubles. No, we had a little comp down here a few months back, and she was my partner. It's a good day. It's a really good day. We had a couple of nice wins, and then I can't remember who we lost to, but we had a couple. I think we lost to the eventual winners with.
Was it
Charlie and Cookley, yeah. And we lost to them, but we had a good match, tight game. I think we lost 4-3, 4-2, something like that. So these yellows look right for picking, don't they? This could be a nice early night for Scott if he keeps up this kind of pace. As Tony quite rightly said, it's a nice start for Scott, just gets himself bedded in, gets to know the table. George and Jason got a much tougher start. After this, the two winners stay on, so once this match is over, the other two will come on, and then the two winners play each other to decide who takes control of the group. Doesn't necessarily mean they're through. We've had that situation come up before, where somebody won 2 matches and they could still go out, so we try and keep the last game to have at least something on it. Last week we had just a situation for top of the group, but usually we have one where it's second and third going through. Oh, I see. Kelvin's at home. I'm sure you wouldn't have put her off, my friend.
Group 16 would be a good one as well.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. It's, I mean, Mark obviously is the weaker player in there, but yeah, Dayton and Michael can both play, so there's no gimmies in that one. And if Mark has got a habit of not turning up for things, so he could be replaced with someone who could even be and make that group of death. You know what I mean? But I'm just going to go out and enjoy myself. I think I should be alright on the shot clock.
Are you ever going to run one for the gold?
Yeah, definitely, absolutely, yeah. We started this out. You know, we've all seen the idea of it come from what's on the telly right now. You know, the Ultimate, and then Charlie Minter ran this in his club for what we might call the elite players. So I left it alone. I didn't want to steal his thunder, as it were, but that's now finished. So yeah, we'll run this again for the elites. And we'll see how we go. I think what I might do is actually see if I can work out running it in one day. You know, I don't know if it's possible. I don't know if it might take too long, but could possibly do it on 2 tables. But
kind of takes a shine off the one table.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. I might do it for the goal. The problem with doing it for the goals on a Monday is that I don't think we'll get that many players in it, and then it makes the the evening a bit quieter for me, which is not what it's all about really. But great shot. I'm going to give her my first replay of the night. Nice cueing, stayed down very well. She does tend to get up a little bit too quickly on her shot sometimes. I noticed that. I tried to coach her that when we were playing together. She just stayed down on her shot a little bit more, kept her cues nice and straight. She tends to scoop the ball rather than cue through it, so she needs to work that back into her game. I don't think she's left this on for Scott. Might be able to play it off the red into the top left. tried to play a skill shot, or a lost a turn. He's not done a bad job in fairness. He hasn't finished terribly. Opened it up for the middle
That's the
pocket.
typical I play my opponent shot. That
Yeah,
one.
yeah, he's playing the player there. He knows he's coming back to the table. This is a short shot Allison could easily go in off of as well. It is Mr. Gear in the comms at the moment, Mr. B. There you go.
Yeah,
Called it. Looked to me like it was an obvious in-off the way she cues the ball, but it's yeah, she just needs to settle down. This game is just a bit beyond her now, but she knows she's got a couple more matches to go. I did have Mr. Hughes booked in for commentary tonight, Mr. B, but he said he woke up with a hangover that he hasn't managed to get rid of.
I know that for you then. Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
so there we go. That's the first match. An unfortunate one for Allison. She didn't play well there, but Scott did enough to win the match. It's 4-0. We'll let Chase set up the next match, which will be between George and Jason, and we'll be back. TG's left the commentary box. He's gone to get himself a drink. I'm sure he'll be back. And answer to your earlier question, Mr. B, I think George and Scott are probably the two favourites on paper for the group, but it all depends really for me on how well Jason's playing, because I think he could beat both these players if he's playing well. George is the obvious favourite. He's the class player out of the four, I would have thought. I see Scott and Jason as a fairly even match. Some people think Scott's a lot better than Jason. I'm not entirely certain of that, but we'll see. It just all really depends on how Jason reacts to the shot clock, the stream, the pressure that you're the only one on the table. So some people can't deal with it. Some people deal with it very, very well. So we'll see. Yeah, we were just talking about Adam Cotman getting into the Black Ball England squad. Well done, Adam, if you're listening. Brilliant achievement, mate. Another player who became an international before Mr. Brazier. You'll get there, Braze. I promise you, mate. So the next match we've got Jason Harrington, local boy, 52 years old now. He says 52 years young. Somebody's named him the Harry Potter. I don't quite know what that's all about, but there you go. Yeah, and he says there he qualified for the national champion quarterfinals with the most unlikely bunch, and that really was. That was the Raynham crowd. No superstars in their team at all, and they did an absolutely brilliant job and got to the last 8 on the Sunday morning. So fair play to him. And he's up against George Taylor, many people's favourite for the group. Good player, George. Won loads of stuff up in London. Been coming down here now for a while. Really likeable chap as well. 28, going on 58, I think.
That's what I said, more like 30, eh?
Yeah.
See that favourite player, Dave Fernandez. Gutted when I see that. Carried his cue down here and everything for him tonight.
You haven't had a favourite player yet. I've had two.
Have you?
Yeah.
How much you paid £3 for the night?
Yeah, you know that. One of them wasn't drinking either, so it's touch.
It's a right-handed remote.
It's hard not to like Dave Lowe, isn't it?
Yeah, Fernando's, yeah.
It's
One of
hard
them.
not to like him.
Huh?
It's hard
I
not
think it's hard to like him. Stupid dancer.
25 minutes, 30 seconds, 30 seconds attention. Last 10 minutes will be the following frame.
Chase just taking them through the rules. Most important one is the one we discussed last week, which
No shaking hands.
Chase has finally conceded that shaking hands towards the end of the frame is perfectly acceptable. There's nothing wrong with that.
Right, Mark, I didn't manage to go England trials. It was my birthday Saturday. I wasn't feeling too good Sunday morning. But yeah, Adam went up there and
Smashed it.
yeah, he went and qualified. So yeah, over the moon for Adam. And I did call it Saturday, to be fair. I did think he might qualify. Pure class, on and off that table.
Yeah, there was a debate last week as we got to about 5 seconds before the end, and one of the players who was winning went to shake the opponent's hand, and Chase tried to give him the frame. The shot clock was longer than the match clock, so I checked it out with Ultimate, and that's the way it is. If a player interferes with the balls, they lose the frame, but if a player just shakes hands with his opponent, then they're just accepting the scoreline as it is. And we move on. So I'm really interested in this match. I think I hope I've talked Jason up quite a lot. I hope he performs. I know George is the favourite, but
Is that my task? My secret challenge for the match is to make Chase use the ball.
if George does manage to beat Jason here, we could end up in a situation like we did last week with the third match being a little bit of a dead rubber. But
It's in your.
see how we go.
Yeah.
So it could be Scott versus George last to see who tops the group. We'll have to wait and see how this match goes. From a viewer's point of view, we'd want a Jason win here. Or perhaps a draw.
Not for my 100 quid. I'll
No,
have
not. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, sorry. Thanks, Twig. I knew I hadn't done something. I've got another in off, so I'll do that table update whilst I'm sitting here. Forgot to do it.
It's a nice set of bowls to have your first visit of. Yeah, settling down early.
Yeah, hopefully Allison won't be too down after that first match. It's hard this especially when you're such an underdog. I just hope she recovers from that. So I missed the start of this one. Tone, where are we? Jason break or?
George broken off.
Oh yeah,
And
good shot
he's
there.
left to
And
finish.
he's shot. Yeah, it's been a bit unlucky there. He's in
It's
fact
made them
stopped.
a hell of a lot harder than they were.
Right.
But it's going to be a good one here.
I can see a shot. I don't know if you can see it, but red off the top rail, back round inside the two yellows. But no, he's
Played safe.
played safe. That's fair enough. Not left George too much. Got the chop in the middle. White's going to be travelling down the table, which is not the end of the world either. So I expect that's what he'll play. I don't think it goes long.
If he misses it wide as well, he can flick
Yeah,
off the yellows.
big pocket, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just doesn't want to overcut this one. Going off if he overcuts it.
Just like
Yeah, just pushed the yellow down the rail. Probably wouldn't have wanted that, but he's okay. He's got a lot of choices here.
does create a good ball, George.
Good player, George.
Yeah.
Again, a bit like what we were saying about Adam Copland, he's a really nice fella as well, George, isn't he?
Yeah, I did, Kaz. It was a good birthday until I got home that night. All downhill from there. Still feeling it now, but that was. I hope you had a lovely birthday as well.
Right, so this would be a good test of his eye. Yeah, just a little bit out. It's a little bit too hard, really, for these tables. These tables will take a ball slowly, but don't like it hard. So let's see if Jason plays it. A nice little shot from Jason there. We're done with another couple of rolls on that cue ball. He's now going to come away from his work with the black. I don't know whether he'll try and get a bit closer or just take his medicine. I think I'll just be rolling this in first frame of the night. Yeah. It's gone a little bit wide there, but it should be okay. I mean, it's probably left that too straight, but...
So it's a test of nerve early on.
Yeah. Yeah, he's...
2-3 frames time, I reckon he knocks that in every time.
Yeah.
But early on.
So he probably wanted to get a little bit closer, get his hand on the table. Probably wanted a little bit of angle on that black as well, and it's to leave himself with a hand on the side of the table and a straight black. It's not the best opener in the world. So George's just going to play safe. He would have been in a bit of trouble without a drops, you know. He got away with one there, Tone.
You never know with George whether he's played that or not.
Yeah, well, it was a bit close for comfort, wasn't it? It dipped into the bag. It's only the pace that kept it out.
2 on them Rasson tables, that's it.
Yeah. Good shot. What do you think of these Rassons then?
I don't know, to be honest. $3.5 grand a piece.
Yeah, I haven't heard anyone say they're worth the money,
Yeah,
but
they're
are
not
they
worth the
are they
money.
decent tables?
I played on the ones down Red Hill, and they spit out down the rail, but they throw them up in the air as well.
Right.
Which obviously that's not ideal. But I do like the way they play flush with the cushions, and you haven't got the metal all the way around and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But we're pool players, we're going to find a flaw in anything, aren't we?
All day long. Yeah, that's a good shot from George there. He got a little bit out of position. He managed to just bring it back a bit check side off the rail. Knocked the yellow over the middle. Should just roll these 2 in. I think Jason will be a little bit disappointed in that frame. He had a really good chance to win that frame, and obviously left himself a tricky black and didn't manage to put it away. Chase doing his usual tip-top job.
Does he ref these every week then?
He's done most of them. He's doing a decent job. He's not actually a qualified ref, but he's made a couple of errors. In the first week, he made a fairly big error reffing against. I think Lucas was playing, and it ended up costing Lucas the frame. Didn't cost Lucas his place because Lucas then ballsed it up himself later in the match. But yeah, it was a fairly big mistake. But he takes it, and he takes this so seriously. You know, he wants this to be as professional as it can be, and that's why he's got his gloves on.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's started to grow on me a bit now.
He's not a bad lad. He's got a lot of bad press, and he's got a lot of bad faults, but we all. I've never met anyone more passionate about a game, ever. Right, it's a good opportunity here. Balls are all open.
With the 2 top players, these are the finishes he's going to need to get tonight.
Yep.
To get himself through.
Probably just wanted a hole for that one in the middle there, and he's gone way over the line. He's now in a bit of bother. Probably have to take this one to the bottom right. it's the natural shot, because the white would come back and hit the red next to the yellow in my eyes. Natural line. Just doesn't want to hit this too hard or with any side. It should knock the red out of the way if he gets it. Yeah, he's gone in the thick side of the pocket, so therefore it's come back a wrong line. Don't know if that yellow goes in the bottom left. But that yellow in the middle of the table now looks more and more isolated.
Yeah, that red is playing quite big now.
Yeah.
Oh.
I probably didn't want to pot that. Now for me, I would just be resting behind the red and really just hand the table back over, but yeah, it's not bad. That's not bad. He hasn't left too much for George to go out here, plant it in the middle maybe, or a return safety. Not left too much. Unimints. So you're having AK in the building the next couple of days. Nice to see. I've got 2 tables being done myself tomorrow. I couldn't use Andy Kennedy. Some bastards nicked him. There's a tester for George here. All the balls in the open. Just got to pick his route now. If that red goes top right, I fancy that this could be all done. Just got to take his time really. They're all sitting there waiting for him to pot them. As I said, this has all really come from the fact that Jason left himself isolated on that yellow in the middle of the table, didn't quite get the angle off the cut into the bottom right, and he was then in trouble for the rest of the frame. So again, a bit like Allison, he'll need a frame to settle him down. More than capable of winning a few frames, but just needs to settle down and play his game. That's not the best shot in the world. He's okay, but it's not where he wanted the white at all. Yeah, this time of year it's I tend to slow down a bit, but then I've got all the Kent stuff comes up in December. So, right, that's a ropey old shot. Talking about ropey, that was a ropey old shot there from George. So Jason with another chance. This is his 4th chance in this match to claim a frame, and he's not taken the first 3, so let's see what he does here. He's got options. He can take the yellow either left side or right side of the other yellow. He's opted to come this side and he's gone too far.
Short there and there.
Yeah.
He's played it in behind that black.
I think he's played it for the top left, yeah, and he's just gone a bit too far.
See, that was the red he's put there earlier on.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, exactly that.
Just caused him problems.
Yeah.
Whole frame.
He's going to have to play this bottom left now, isn't he? But that white's going to be travelling into the black. The other option I can see is that he could play it off the red and up towards the black. He could play a loss of turn and leave the white over by the black. Yeah, that's a good shot. I like that. Yeah, I don't mind that at all. Although George, for me now, is just going to play the one cushion, not the red, over past the black and over the pocket, hopefully, for his point of view.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to play it, is he?
Yeah, it's the only shot, really, isn't it? I can't see anything else. He needs to hit this. He's left the black in a big bag, but it's really awkward queuing, and the natural angle for the white is towards this bottom left pocket. So he's got to be really careful here. This is almost a dead weight drop for me. If you don't get it, you probably leave the world. Yeah, it was a good effort. Oh, he's got away with this, is he? I'm not sure. I think he can see the top left one anyway, but I think he can probably see both, but the camera angle's a bit deceiving. Yep, so he's taking the one over the top left. Just got to not play it too hard. No, the white's tracking towards the cushion now, so can't really screw it too much either because he'll lose the pace. I don't know what he's going to do here. He might play it at the black and knock it off the rail.
Dig into it.
Oh, he's missed it. Now, another chance for Jason. Again, not a brilliant cueing angle here. It's white's going to be coming away from the black, and he's cueing over the red slightly, so it's again hampered. He's having a bit of bad run with this. He's got to knock one of these in and it'll settle him down. Not even getting the flukes.
When I put this cue ball with your hand, you put it there, wouldn't you?
You would.
Just naturally drop across now.
You would. Be careful the in off, that's all you got to wait. Oh, George. Short again.
He's just run on enough there.
Yeah,
It
should
looked
be
like
okay.
it won't go.
He should be okay here as well, because if he plays right hand side, the white's going to nowhere near for the yellow anyway. Oh, George, that's not a good shot. I think he's hit that too hard, too quick. Right, come on in, Jason. See what you got here, because this is just a touch shot. This, you don't worry about the white. Oh dear, oh dear.
It's nervy out there, isn't it?
He is nervy out there. Very, very nervy out there. George will be over the moon with that. And again, Jason, that'll just add to his nerves.
I think if he knocks in that first finish in first frame, I reckon he'd be too.
Yeah, and this is what I mean. You say it's all about just getting yourself settled down into this sort of format. You know you're being watched. You know that I'm sitting here critiquing every shot you play. You know that there's the people on the chat that are having their little say as well. And these players so far are not used to it. You know, there's very few players that are used to playing under these conditions. A few players have coped with it very, very well. Chase himself actually coped with it very well in week 2, I think he played. Well, no, week 1. Twigger in week 2, although he did get the nerve settler with a first break off going to golden break.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, first shot in the tournament, bang.
God, it's absolute cool, Jesus
That's
Christ.
a beautiful break, isn't it? Cuba come straight back up the table as well. Missed every ball on the table, so it's perfectly in position. Doesn't really need to do much here. Oh, doesn't want to do that though. He's all right. He's okay. Yeah, we've got a list of golden breakers so far. There's been 6. Twigger was the first. And we've had Coakley, Liam Firth, Callum Britt, Richard Springall and Terry Daly. All with a golden break. It's all academic. We're not giving them anything. They've already had a frame for it.
No, is it golden duck?
Yeah. We haven't had any golden ducks yet.
You know it'll be
You know it'll be
me now.
me, yeah. I don't usually get golden breaks or ducks, and I'm probably going to have 2 in a row now.
Oh, damn.
It's quite weird actually, because on the seniors tour this year, I had 3 golden breaks in a row, but they didn't count.
Yeah.
I had 3 in a row, and 3 separate frames, but yeah, I don't usually get them, but yeah, 3 in a row is weird. Right, so he's got a delicate little shot here. He's got to draw that back enough to be able to get onto the black.
He could screw the red out.
Now, yeah,
Right,
take the shot. Yeah,
He's threw everything at that one.
he's got away with it again. See, I think Jason's had a bit of bad luck with the way the cue ball's finished. You know,
Yeah, it's been tricky.
just a bit of run George is having with the cue ball. Nothing else, not major, but Jason just needs a little settler, and he's not really getting them. Right. Oh, again. It's interesting. This, from my point of view, having watched every week, apart from one I missed, it's so interesting to see players that I know can play really well just almost melt up under the pressure.
It's difficult, it is. Because you're not thinking about your game. You're thinking more about what people are thinking,
Yeah.
watching, and stuff like that.
Yeah. Right, now for me, it's a safety shot here.
Like the last tournament I played in here, I had to play Pat first round on the stream. You're doing.
Yeah.
Then he started off. He broke dish the first frame. I was 4-all with him, and he had four break dishes.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's also pulled the yellow off the rail and left the absolute world. He's
Time he got a bit of luck.
it's not really working for him at the moment, but this could be 3-0, and that's a mountain to climb with 8 minutes left on the match clock.
Away with murderer, Georgie Brown.
Don't worry about the white, Terry. Terry's not only got a golden break, I think he's the only one who's got a golden break and a shot of the day. And I'm pretty sure he is the only one that's got a golden break and a shot of the day. Right, okay, well, it's been a bit strange this match.
Could be 3-0 even.
Yeah, and it's Jason would be a little bit disappointed, to be honest, but
It's like the first frame is so big.
yeah,
Any
it's short
match,
race,
'cause
yeah,
it can spiral out of control.
yeah, and in
You're knocking the first finish and you're feeling good in yourself, and you've never settled until you win that first round.
and it's such a short race as well. And George wins that second frame that Jason should have won.
Well, unless you're Dave and Tom.
Yeah,
Just what is it, 9 out of the first 10 or something?
yeah, wasn't
ridiculous
it?
like that.
Unbelievable, unbelievable that was.
Good to watch.
Yeah, it's incredible to watch.
It is good to watch. Again, it's two lovely people, modest, do you know what I mean?
Yep. Well, he crashed the break, but he didn't get one. So now George comes to the table. He can take either colour set. Well, red's going to be tricky to get the first one, I suppose, but
It's yellow.
yeah.
Just flick the other one away off the rail. He's missed a fair few in here in this match.
This is what I say, you know, George, he hasn't played well, and yet he's 3-0 up, so fair play, you know.
He won't
he's-
get away with that against Scott.
No. Scott's too good for that. It's a bit tentative from Jason there. He just need to push that through a little bit to get the cue ball moving. It's a tricky shot, this. Yeah, done that well. Yeah, nice finish, that one. So just that yellow again nearest the black that's going to cause him an issue. He needs to get something done with that. It doesn't go anywhere. Don't think it doubles either. Does it go down this bottom left? Oh, look at that, yeah, fair play. He's seen
It's
that.
the white ball as well now.
Yeah, he was on it when he was never going to get a better position than that. Now, ideally, well, I'm not sure where he's going with this.
See, this could slide.
Oh, I see what he's doing, yeah, but I don't know what he's going to do with the last yellow. Is he going to go all the way around, take it in the same pocket?
Tell you what.
That's a lovely shot, isn't it?
Lovely shot, yeah.
I won't press the Scott shot of the day yet, because I think there's going to be a better one coming.
I say he's going to slide around the red though,
Yeah,
isn't he? It's
yeah.
on a bounce, look.
Playing very big down. He's got down quick on this. Can't pop that from there, surely.
I think he's in the loser's stroke now.
Yeah. 6 minutes left. A lot of people as well do get caught up in the fact there's only 6 minutes left and they can't possibly win 4 frames. Of course, you can win 2 frames in 5 seconds. So you certainly shouldn't be giving up with 6 minutes on the clock.
But again, with this format as well, like this one frame here could get him through
Absolutely.
later on this evening.
Yeah.
So you're never really out of it. The first match,
No.
obviously it's not ideal to lose, but
Scott Foley will be over the moon with a 4-0 victory at George here, because it just means Jason's that much further behind him. Isn't
yeah,
it?
of course, yeah.
Cool. Wiped his feet. Simple finish now, really. Some of George's stature. Just drop this onto the side rail. Give yourself an angle. Oh. Left that long, longer than it needed to be. Still okay.
the cue ball, you just put them down the rounds for fun.
Yeah, it's a nice finish in the end there. So again, another 4-0, and we're flying through these matches. So the next match will be a big one, George versus Scott, which is what many people would be thought might be the tiebreaker for the set. So let's see for the group. Sorry. So let's see how that goes. I'll be back once I've updated the table. Right, here we go then. So the lag for what arguably is the biggest match of the group. Tight lag this one. Looks like George. So George is going to take the break, I would imagine.
Keep the cue ball on the table here, George.
Yeah, now we were talking earlier on about the first frame. The first frame of this match is massive.
Have you had many draws in this?
There's been a few, yeah. There's been a few 2-2s. Weirdly, we haven't had a 3-3, which I thought we might have, but we haven't had many 4-0s. We've had a few, but not many.
Any chances people nicking results or a few seconds left, anything like that?
Really, the first week was the one that went down to the wire. But no, not really. We've come to. We've had a couple of now biters where it's been like the last match is winner takes all for second place, which is obviously, you know, in or out. We've had 2 or 3 of those. So, and last week we had a bit of a dead rubber really, because the last match was just to who topped the group, but both players had already qualified.
So what's the difference between first and second for the? Is it one plays 2 in the next?
Yeah,
stage,
well, in the next sort of, but in the next round, 2 winners will play 2 losers.
Okay.
But of course, it still means if you're a loser, you're playing against 2 winners.
So it's going to be the same again.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Groups all the way through.
Okay.
So we go from 64 down to 32 groups again. It's out of the same format. Good shot there from Scott. Scott? Yes, it's Scott. Isn't it? Yeah, so groups in the next round, 32, so 8 groups of 4, and then 4 groups of 4, and then 2 groups of 4, and then finally we'll have a final group. Haven't quite worked out how far we're going to pay down yet, but we've got quite a lot of funds in for this, because obviously each player paid £30 to enter, so we've got almost 1,800 quid's worth of fund. How we split that down, we haven't quite decided, but might have 1,600 quid table fees and then pay out 200 quid to the winner.
Yeah, that's it, mate. So if you're the winner, pay 200.
Well, absolutely, yeah.
Pay 200 quid.
If I'm the winner, I'm paying it all. George has just played a safety there. He's left Scott in a bit here. He's tied the black up, but Scott's got a chance here.
When he clears them 2 yellows, a double goes.
Yeah.
Or a big bad double over behind the red.
Yeah. Quite surprised he left that, to be honest. That's the way Scott's been playing. He hasn't missed a lot. I know it was he got quite a lot of table time against Allison, but he didn't miss much.
So I haven't seen anything of him, but...
Well, George missed quite a lot against Jason, didn't he? So.
We got a big game, haven't we, on Sunday? The old Chavis.
Yep. Yeah. Playoffs on Sunday, so good luck to everyone in that, particularly both the Chavis teams playing in that, so hopefully we'll have a double celebration Sunday night.
It's got into full shot.
Yeah, I mean, you've got to give Gravesham their due. They came to do a job and they did it.
Did, yeah.
You know, and I think the Chavis that night got a little bit of stage fright. There was
I was going to say, they stood up very well. They took out a few good finishes.
There was a couple of nervy shots, particularly I thought Jamie Hughes was a bit off from what his usual high standard.
We kind of went missing sort of in the middle of the match.
In the middle, exactly that, yeah.
And then we came back strong from 5-3 to 7-5.
At 7-5, I thought you had it. I think you went 8-6, didn't you? And they won the last 4. Yeah. So fair play to them.
No, we didn't go 8-6.
I can't remember.
I think we went 9-7. 8. I can't remember when Stalky played.
Stalky played the last round?
Yeah, he played the last round.
Yeah. Oh, so you must have been 10-7 then, mustn't you? Because, that's right,
Yeah, we didn't, unfortunately, give ourselves that one chance.
No, and that was unfortunate, but still, you're not out of it yet.
Yeah, that's it. Like I said on the group, gives us all another game together before Christmas.
Yep. Do you know you've got to play on Sunday? I think I've got it here somewhere.
They let Scott Foley play for the other team.
Gravesham A is Scott Foley's team. I think you've got a Dover team, haven't you? You're on in the last game, aren't you? You're the team that's only got to play one match. So you've got to play the winner of Division 2 and 3 playoff, which is Sheppey Shipwreckers and Whitecliff Dover B. Both not bad sides, to be honest. Sheppey Shipwreckers have been around for donkey's years.
But again, we're a good side as well.
Yep,
you know,
yep. On paper, I think you're the strongest side there. So I hope to be here Sunday.
I think we are missing Stalky.
Yeah, I think
Which is a nice story.
good opportunity here. Just got to get a nice angle off the yellow to try and do something with that black. Yeah, it looks pretty good to me. Let's top spin this down the. A lot of players have played this too hard and throw the cue ball too far.
Yeah, throws it wild.
Just play it with top and just cue it. Yeah, it's a nice shot.
Just
Played
like
that really well. Perfect example of playing that with the right amount of pace, not too much. Played it. Looks like he played it with top right hand side. Just check it up a little bit, but it's
He's
come out
put it thin as well.
absolutely beautiful. Yeah,
Played it thin, so that naturally runs in.
came up really lovely there. So 1-0 Scott, as we said, the first frame in this match. In my opinion, is a big frame. So that's not what you wanted to see, my friend.
James going to run off with your money again. Time to have a bet with it.
Yeah, he's loving life.
I could back Fernandez against you and you flip your buzzing nuts off a bet. Time to have a bet with Swayler.
Let's just hope you do that next time I play, Dave.
Throw me a percentage, mate, and I'll back him.
Yeah.
I'll have half your money.
Frame 2, Scott Foley to break. There's more frame 2 now.
Oh, that's a foul break, isn't it?
Yep. Referee's called a foul break, so foul break it is. Well, he's gone in off it anyway, but he would have been lucky there. Although, had the black drop, oh no, if the black dropped, it would have been foul, would it?
So
because the black would have counted. So if the black had dropped there, it would
could
have been.
George turn around and say, do you know what?
No.
Play from there, or does it?
That should be a
I
rerun.
think so. I don't. The black's not. Or is it gone?
It might have gone past the line, yeah. If it's past the imaginary line between the two centres, then it's not a foul
close,
break,
though.
which means it's. Well, the black looks like the black hasn't gone. The black's gone past the middle string.
Spotted a red in it. The 2 balls have gone past the middle.
Ah.
Oh yeah, red. We didn't even see that. Yeah, red's gone in as well. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, we didn't notice the red's gone in. So
That's why we're sitting here and they're up there, mate.
yeah, absolutely.
See, I think that's loony from George. He could have picked them reds off there.
Yep. Now it's looking a little bit messy. I suppose one good shot, Scott could open them up, but it's it all looks a bit messy to me. I think the yellow in the middle off the black, just to get that black away from the middle bag, always makes me nervous when there's a black over the middle bag.
When we were kids, we used to have to pay for the
Yeah.
The black used to go down, we used to take it off the table, so we didn't quite that.
Absolutely. I remember playing, funny enough, in talking to someone about the fleur, down the fleur on an 8 foot by 4 foot table. We used to put beer mats down the pockets, catch the balls. The landlord used to go mental. It didn't matter to help because he'd potted a red, so with the 2 reds that are past the middle line, as you can see anyway, plus the other red, determines the fact that it's not a foul break. That's a nice little shot.
This is horrible now.
I'll be honest, I'm not sure if it is the whole ball or just the majority of the ball. I'm not. Oh, favour that one. Good shot. Just slowing George down, making sure he can't have an attack. The time's on Scott's side, even though there's still 16 minutes to go. He's 1 frame in front, so he won't mind the time ticking away. Yeah, that's okay. Again though, Scott's in control of the frame at the moment. He can set the pace, he can choose what to do next. He can play a really attacking shot here, or just play safe, or just drop this yellow in the bottom and work out what to do next after that. What would you do here, Tone? hurry up would be the first thing.
Yeah, won't get time for it. I think it's just going to drop off a bit, play out into the bottom row. He's having a go.
Yeah, fair play.
I do think these two are very attacking.
Yeah,
They are very attacking.
I think the rules have made attacking players even more attacking, haven't they? And, it's caught a lot of people out.
I'm always happy to sit back and afraid.
Yeah.
If they're there, I'll have a go. If they're not,
It's good thinking here from Scott. He's playing these well. Very accomplished world rules player, Scott Foley, so he's got the tactics side of the game sewn up. So he won't worry about that. And as like I said, he's already got a throw on the board.
I'm flicking off the one on the left, and the cue ball's going behind the yellow.
Behind the yellow.
Now I'm making him push the yellow out away.
Yeah. You could end up opening up too much here.
Yeah, see, I don't like.
He's potted a
Jesus
red.
Christ, I told you, mate, they're attacking.
He's potted a red, so
Yeah, yeah, Scott. Yeah, George knows what's happening.
Sorry.
yeah, Chase knows what's happening as well. So hopefully Chase stopped the clock there, George. It wasn't his fault. He was interrupted by his opponent. Just didn't see the yellow. I think he tried to pot them both there. Tied up a red in the middle of the table again, so didn't want that. He had all the balls open then.
Drop this through. Leave the one in the middle. You want to play into the red, the yellow, because you don't want to hit the red.
If he plays this one and comes off back across twice, though,
yeah.
he should be alright, shouldn't he? Yeah, like you say, he needed to come.
See, for me, I'm going to drop the one in the middle. I'm going to naturally run up table, and I can just drop the other red in the
Yeah.
middle. And then I've got a big target where I'm pushing the yellow away. I'm not moving the red at all.
He's over it, that one. No tell, you only get 1 point, but the red over the right hand side had gone. That's a great shot.
Brilliant shot.
The red over the right hand side had gone past the pocket, and obviously he had the red at the top of the table, so when you count those two reds plus the red he potted, that's where his 3 points come from.
He's played it with a bit of unwanted side there, George.
He's alright.
He's played that.
So 1-1, your bet's still alive.
Absolute huge that throw.
He needed that one, didn't he?
I'll check for a second. I was like, I'm pretty sure that
Yeah, George equalised and Jamie's left, mate.
That's it, mate. That's 200 quid he's having with Wilson the weekend then. I said they're all going up north. Is it up north? So now watch Rob Wall and is it Rob Wilson or Jamie Fay and that?
Are they? Oh, I didn't know that. Didn't know that at all. We've got nothing on this weekend comp-wise. We've got the Interleague playoffs on Sunday, obviously. We've got the ladies' trials, I think. Not the week after. Yeah, ladies' trials on Saturday.
So what is that Interleague? Singles thing?
Interleague singles, it's literally it's a singles competition based for all the that is a crunching break. So all interleague players.
When's that? Sunday? This Sunday?
Sunday, yeah, you got registered by I think it's 12:30,
Okay.
and then it kicks off at like 1:30, and you'll only get called out to play, and you'll play it around your match. So. I might have been the one that introduced that when I was Interleague secretary, and there's been some top winners of that.
Yeah, they've never done anything like that in London. But obviously coming into the Kent setup with Interleague and stuff, and I've started to notice just you can see why Kent is where they are in London or where they are.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not,
Yeah.
being horrible to them, but it's just completely different.
I think Kent's blessed. We've got obviously over the years we've had 4 or 5 really nice clubs, and we've still got 2 or 3 really good clubs around, or maybe more than that actually, around the county, and we've we've also had an awful lot of good people around. Every week, Kev, I hear this, that the mics are cutting out, and it only happens for certain people, so I can only suggest that it's your end and not mine, my friend. It's a nice clearance, this. The missus said it was happening on the TV at home, so she just turned it off, turned it back on again, and it was fine. It's a lovely clearance, you know. He's played these absolutely. This is a bit more like the free-flowing George that I was expecting. Yeah, it's incredible his break, George, isn't it? Brad, isn't it? It's lovely. I'm going to have to have a little Google of that commentary cutting out on. Oop.
How much does it cost Sunday for the singles?
I think it's free. I think it's free, Stu, because there's no prize money. It's just a trophy and a name on a. Thanks, Kev. Yeah, I think it's just a trophy. So, but it's a nice trophy. I've got the trophy in my cabinet up here. You're welcome to have a look at it on Sunday. And there's some top names on that. I updated it all last year. George quickly coming from 1-0 down to a 2-1 lead. 10 minutes left, so after this frame we'll go to a 10 or 15 second shot clock. Now this will be the first time we've seen it tonight, so we won't know until then how any of these players are going to react to it, and it's caught out so many people over the last 10 weeks, 11 weeks.
Me and Phil O'Kane had a game by the old 15 second shot clock down the spots and strikes. You feel just as you're getting down in the shot, you've got a written.
Yeah, 5-4, yeah. Straight away, it's tough. That's a nice shot.
Couple of bogged down frames and back-to-back great dishes here.
Yeah, could be, couldn't it? Standard's definitely up.
Yeah, he's got to control this.
It hasn't been a great standard. I think if he just drops the white in between the yellow and the red, a little bit of.
If he uses the yellow.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If he just uses that just to come past. Oh, he's gone the other way. Well, that red must go long.
So that's the shot you said earlier, where the harder you hit it, the wider it
just
throws.
Yeah, it's wide. Yeah.
And he's threw the one earlier and he's hit it perfect because he's kind of stunned in it hard, stunned pass.
He may have played this. Let's give him some credit. He may have played that because if that red goes long now, he's in perfect position.
I think he's tried to flip the yellow out.
Yeah.
But he's tried not to stick. Yeah.
Well, in that case, he's got lucky. He's in perfect position. If he pumps this in, it's beautiful. Well, he's gone a little bit too far with the white. Although saying that, if he chops this thin, he might be able to hold the white with the black. Bit of side maybe.
If he runs it, it's going to be unlucky because he's going to be pushing it naturally towards the middle, isn't he?
Yeah.
Unless it throws wide and that's the yellow, then it could be knackered.
Yeah, as you said, and I don't think that goes in the bottom. Well, I know it doesn't go in the bottom left, so he's in a little bit of bother here, and I can't really see an out unless he gives it absolute mountains of welly and onto the left-hand side of the black, as we look at it, and spins it back into the middle.
Jesus Christ.
That's some shot, isn't it?
That is some shot, yeah.
He has got a shot at the double, like you said.
He's
but
playing your shot, man.
no, he's going for the red. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
see what I mean? If he played that harder,
yeah, absolutely pump it.
yeah. It's so easy to see the shot sitting here, Tone. I've never missed.
Remember the black I had against Pat, the thinnest double ever. I think you give it a shot of the day as well.
Yeah.
I had a shot of the day for that one.
I had a shot last week where I did yellow halfway down the cushion and I reverse doubled it back into the middle. But I had another ball down the rail, and because I had so much side on the white, it hit the ball and followed the ball.
Oh.
It was incredible. It was incredible.
Things we've all seen on a pool table.
Yeah. It's bonkers, really. Right, George has got a really good opportunity here to go to a 3-1 lead.
Is that 59 current viewers?
Yep.
Shows you doing stuff like that, mate.
Yeah, we usually get between 50 and 70, dependent on who's playing, and this has been up and down tonight, so it usually gets bigger as the night goes on, so people coming home from work and coming in from whatever they were doing.
It's an important one. He hit a couple of these thick against me earlier. Would you come twice across? Or?
Yeah, I think you want to try and get on this yellow, don't you? Yeah, exactly that, because if you leave it too thin, you're in a bit of bother. Now this one, you've got a couple of choices. Obviously you could take it long, that way you get a better shot at the black, or you could just drop it in the middle and hope that you get enough pace to knock the black away a little bit, because you don't want the white sticking on the black here.
A little bit of bottom left to chuck it out, throw it out a little bit.
Yeah.
Another ball run, just swing it out.
Exactly, yeah, or just topped it through. If
Yeah, and he's such a confident player, George. It wouldn't surprise me if
This
he
is
tried,
going long, isn't it?
Yeah,
This
if
is
he tried
going
to
long.
whip it in long.
Great
See
shot.
what I mean? That's,
Yeah, that's a great shot.
but for me, I'm never playing that shot. I don't pop balls off.
I think I'd have probably gone long there, because
Yeah.
I don't like the little delicate ones in the middle.
See, I'm alright there. The little pokey ones, with my little cue, it's a bit easier.
Yeah, I tend to practice those ones down the rail, but only problem is I get them far more often in practice than I do in reality. Good shot, nice finish there from George. So takes the 3-1 lead and takes the grip on this group. We'll be back in 1 sec. Right, here we go. So 3-1 is the scoreline. Chase just resetting his clock, because we're now into the 15-second shot clock, remember. So the boys have got to get a shivvy on.
Absolutely flushed this break.
Beautiful
Straight
break,
down
isn't
the
he?
middle.
This got a lovely break.
The arm was out 'cause he thought he was dry and went through.
Brad Peake, like I said earlier on, he'd pay. He wants George Taylor's break. It's such a huge shot in these rules as well. Oh, I'm going right over the bottom left here, aren't you?
Oh, yeah.
This is a big shot. As you said, he's a very confident player.
He is, yeah,
That was confidence almost on the point of reckless. But fair play to him. He seems to be queuing a lot freer now. He's definitely settled down. He knows that with 3 minutes left, he's probably at least got the draw out of this game. It'll be very difficult for Scott to take 3 frames in 3 minutes, although, as I said earlier on, you can take 2. if possible, with golden breaks, but don't see too many of them. Didn't see one last week.
He looks like a completely different player now.
Yeah, doesn't he? Yeah.
The way he's hitting the ball and that. See, for me now, I like taking the one down the rail, screwing back, so I land straight and I can just naturally drop through.
Yeah. He's left himself a little bit of Chinese on this. You want some rice for that, George?
See, I just think the odd little shot selection.
Yeah, shot selection's huge in this game. So huge. Shot selection and patterns are the one thing that separates the players.
That's it, because the way he's ripping them in, all they have to do is just stun it in.
He's going to smash this double in now and prove you wrong, isn't he?
That's it. Made us look like tits about
where's he going with this?
Trying to kick it out the top. 1, 2, that's it.
Wow.
Well, he's got to knock these in within 45 seconds, you reckon?
He's got, leave himself a minute and a half, if he can, to get one more frame, because the draw could be huge for these two players. Because they're both on a 4-0 win, so then it's all about how well they do in the last match.
I think George will obviously be a strong favourite, won't he?
Yeah.
Yeah,
he's got to play against Allison, hasn't he? So.
But again, like you said, she's capable of nicking frames and that. She settles down a bit early.
Yeah, and her match against Jason, she knows Jason very well, so she'll feel a little bit more comfortable. She doesn't know George or Scott at all.
Yeah.
So she'll be more comfortable against Jason for sure. Oh, it's a big shot this. He's got to get on this button, and he has. So should be. Yeah, Scott, as you're quite right, Mark. Scott breaking next. If he can pull out a golden break next, this could be very. Oh, no. Why has he pumped that?
Just drop it in.
Why has he pumped that? George should take his time here, probably with an extension as well.
Yeah, he has as well,
I wouldn't be hitting this black until I needed to. He didn't take his extension, maybe he's already took it. And he's pumped it in. Oh!
See, again, I'm dropping that on the roll, tight on the roll,
yeah.
and I'm letting him have a smash.
Absolutely, yeah, I'm with you.
Because one is going to waste an extra so many seconds.
And you've got 2 frames to play with. So now, we're a bit about 30 seconds further down than he wanted us to be. But 1 minute 3 seconds is well enough. If he gets a decent break, it is easily enough to clear the table.
Silly little things could come back and bite him,
yeah, he would have loved to have had a minute and a half, but a minute and 3 is all he's got. Golden break here and make it interesting, wouldn't it?
I imagine. And George goes dry.
Yeah.
He has 45 seconds to find something. 50 seconds.
This is where we hope Phil's got his finger on the button. If we see a golden one here, get me pen ready to write his name on my list.
First thing I'm doing here, if I'm Scott, I'm straight to that rack.
Yeah,
I'm
absolutely.
That rack.
Yeah, check that rack. Cut breaking. Although he has had a cut break tonight that went quite badly wrong, didn't it? So
yeah, I was to say, I haven't seen him go close to one,
Trading 3 frames to 2.
He ain't checked the rack.
Right, here
the
we
black
go.
don't move.
He's at top ball there, isn't he?
Put his arm straight through.
He hit top ball there.
His track, yeah.
I think he had it wrong.
Wow.
These have come out lovely. Look at these. Does he think he's got enough time?
Yeah, he's got well enough time in here.
He needs to get on with it though. 45 seconds from now, so it's all gone wrong.
No.
This is where you just got to get down and slap these and just hope one of them goes in, because you need to pot it, otherwise the match is over. Yeah, that's the end of that match. He's not going to get back to the table in time, is he?
Just drop.
Well, all he's got to do now is drop and then call an extension. He can shake hands. So done. Match clock's below 30 seconds. So
you get an extension every frame.
Yeah, every frame. So yeah. He's just got to drop the ball and call extension, or do the other way round. I think he's done the other way round.
Just get time for it.
He's gone past 15. Even a time foul's all right. It doesn't really matter. It's ball in hand. What can you do? Yeah, 3, 2, 1. Frame done. So that's 3-2 to George. That's quite big. So let me update the table and we'll be back for the next match. So we're in a interesting situation here as well. George won 2 matches so far, but still not qualified through the group, so he still needs results to go his way, or make sure he gets a result against Allison. Scott played 2 and won 1, lost 1, so he's obviously in the driving seat. But now, of course, you'd expect that Jason will get a result against Allison in this next match. If it goes Jason's way, he needs it to go quite big his way because he's on a -4. So the best he can do is get back to 0-0, and then, of course, the match between Jason and Scott at the end will be very interesting. So we'll see how that goes. So here we go then for the lag. Bit interesting match, this one. Looks like Jason wins the lag. Jason just ready to break these off once Chase has sorted them out.
Frame 1, push everything to break.
So here we go, see what Jason's got here. He's gone for the cut break, and he's potted. Not come out brilliantly. The yellow into the top right looks like a shot he's got on, and after that the yellows are all there, so I take that back. These have come out lovely. Just that yellow on the right hand side, which is tricky but not covered by anything, so you could easily drop onto it now. So could be seeing a little break dish here from Jason. It's just what he needs. He knows he's got to get a result against Allison and then a result against Scott, and he could be going through. Just oh, Jason. I was just saying, Tone, as you return to the box there, if Jason gets a big result against Allison here, it's all back in his hands, because he's got. All he's got to do is beat Scott. Yeah, the draw will be in Scott's favour, but he needs, because of the frame difference. But
so what does George need?
George just needs result can go his way, and George could qualify, but a draw's enough for George. And at the end of the day, he's playing Allison, which, you know, again, no disrespect to Allison, you'd expect George to sail through that. So not counting that out, but the big match is going to be Jason and Scott, I would imagine, provided that. Great shot. We'll give her one of those. But yeah, if form goes as it should, then it should be a big match at the end between Jason and Scott. Another good shot. As I said, she has got a good eye for the shot. She tends to play the right shot. It's just quite often she doesn't get it right. But
this year, I'm gonna win the first frame here, and
Yeah,
and
put
then we'll
Jason
go-
under it a bit.
let's go
Yeah,
from
why
there,
not?
didn't you?
Why not? And that's exactly what she should be doing. One frame at a time, not worrying about the scoreline or anything like that.
Yeah, I think she's just more worried about what everyone.
Yeah, of course.
Thinking
Yeah,
on
of course she
here,
is. Yeah, of course she
It's
is.
natural, isn't it?
Yeah. If she's got a full ball here, it looks like a nice little double to me.
Finish out a bit.
She's got to get the white out. Make sure you don't snook yourself, Allison. Come on.
Come on.
Oh,
bro.
why do I keep calling these shots? Why do I keep calling these shots?
Make it look like you're in here every week.
Yeah.
That's so unlucky. What a finish out.
That would have been incredible, wouldn't it? Another 2 inches on that cue ball. She's got a shot
Straight
at that black.
inside rail, top rail, in the middle. She's never going to play it that way.
I tell you what, she could play this off 3 rails and kick the black
Right,
back into the bottom
into
right. All the way around,
No,
yeah.
you're taking a pin now.
She's got to hit it hard though.
I hope she's playing it off two.
Hit it hard with left hand side. Come on, girl.
She is. She's looking at it.
Come on, girl. Come on. Come on.
She ain't going.
Come on.
You've called some stuff in here.
Oh, I tell you what, it was tracking. She put check side on that. That was the wrong thing she did. It checked up on the 3rd rail.
Yeah, I didn't want to reach anywhere with it.
No. You needed to make run inside. So if you play left, it goes left, 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 doesn't it? So it's natural. But Jason is just dot to dot these really. Should be fine, taking it in the middle and then probably bottom left.
Yeah, see, I'm leaving myself in the middle last.
Yeah.
So I'm naturally going to just drop out just behind the black. We're going to come the other side of this. We're going to come away.
He might even take the white past the black here, cue it a bit, take the black back in the middle. It's entirely up to him how he feels.
Yeah, I'm just confidently just drop this.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go, he's gone past, yeah. So he's left himself a bit of a teaser here. I mean, I expect him to get it, but
So it could get a bit sticky for Scott now because he's going to come to the match winning it a little bit after losing, and
Yep.
Jason can come in more upbeat. He's got the first one out of the way.
yeah. And it's interesting, isn't it? Because Scott only lost 3-2 and he won his first match 4-0. And now he's still not absolutely sure. He's actually under it for qualification. So
We were saying what a nice opener that was.
yeah. Perhaps it wasn't.
Maybe, yeah.
Perhaps it wasn't. It's nice going into the nice. I mean, I suppose at the end of the day, Jason and Scott both know what they've got to do. But as you quite rightly said, it'll be Scott that is under it because Jason will have the momentum of a win.
Yeah.
And we're talking Allison out of this game, by the way. But
Oh, that'll be last game on.
yeah, that'll be the last game on now. If Jason steals this win, it'll be the last
George is
game.
guaranteed through, isn't he?
Not quite yet. Not quite yet. No, because he can still be caught. Yeah. Yeah, mathematically. But look, he's playing Allison. You wouldn't expect him to lose 4-0 against Allison. Allison has gone in off more times tonight than I've seen in matches, let alone.
She had 4 in a row, right?
Yeah. I think she's had 1 in this. And just when your luck's in, it's in. It would be nice for her to get a frame on the board, and that was her chance. She played really well in that frame. It's a nice shot.
So hopefully she takes a little bit of confidence out of that.
I hope
because
so, yeah.
She's cued in that really nice long
Yeah.
ball off the rail. Quite a really good double as well.
Yep, a Jason win does give George the qualification because he can't be caught. He'd still finish second, obviously, but he can't be caught. Still a big swing, though, to ask for Allison to beat George 4-0. Picking these off okay, he just needs to get this one right. This actually looks a bit tricky now I've looked at that, because if he takes the one in the bottom left, he's pushing the yellow away from his work.
Yeah, he's going to have to come up, down in there. He's going to
That's a really nice
just
shot.
control that lovely.
Yeah, that's a really, really nice shot. As the weeks go by, I know that I can press the shot of the day button less and less, because I know which ones are going to win or not win.
Oh. See, done there, Crow.
Well, let's have a little look, shall we? He's played this with left-hand side. That's why that happened, and he didn't really need to play that with side. Topspin would have gone inside the red. Oh, now he's gone in off. I've seen that white ball. I think Chase has put something on it. It prefers to be down the hole than it does on the table. I'm playing safe here.
Dolly that red off. And
Yeah.
tight.
Yeah. Now Allison won't do that because her experience is still quite limited. So
She looks like there's 2 strikes here.
yeah,
If anything, you're going to leave that to naturally run into the 2.
she may play this through and then play that little snooker, but I think you need to leave yourself more balls on the table. Perfect to play the snooker now if she sees it. If it's off the rail, mind you, the white will hit the rail anyway.
See, these are the things where you look at Dave Fernandez, where people can benefit from him just having the coaching lessons
Yeah.
and stuff. See, I know Sean very well, I know Dave very well, but they're completely different coaches. What you want to come out of them, because technically, I don't think Dave's going to teach you the technical side
No.
as well as Sean, but and then Dave's patterns and stuff like that, and the way to go about things correct.
No, mate, you're right there, Dave. Dave's doing some wonders for some of the players in here at the moment. You can see their game changing.
Yeah, it's good. And what I have noticed as well, he does support them when he's in on Facebook and stuff like that, which is nice to see as well.
Yep,
So it
absolutely.
just shows that he's just not trying to nick a few quid out of people or whatever. He's
No.
enjoying what he's doing, and I think it's helped his game massively as well, because he's got him back here and playing. And now he's starting to wind me up a little bit.
Yeah, he's winning everything, isn't he? Fair play to him. I don't mind being one of his sponsors.
Yeah, I bet, yeah. Don't get a JD out of target nowadays.
3.
I'll start coming to you for a JD.
Yeah. Dry break there. Was that dry? Was it? It was dry, wasn't it? Another nice shot from Allison there. She's played some really nice pots tonight. And this is what I tried to say to her when she put her money into this comp, that she's not expected to do much damage, but just enjoy yourself, use it for experience, and that's exactly what she's doing. I'm not sure she's entirely enjoying herself, but trouble for Allison as well is the standard has stepped up. There's no question about that.
Like you say as well, she can go away. I think if she watches the stream as well, kind of looks back and stuff.
Yeah, she'll see that where her mistakes were. I think I don't think her shot selection's been necessarily bad. I think sometimes she stands up a little bit too quick for me, and maybe just doesn't cue the ball all the way through. It's quite a stabby action, but I've said that quite a lot actually. 'Cause a lot of people have got that sort of same action where they don't cue the ball through. I love her enthusiasm for the game though. She enters so many competitions up here. Done very well in the Thursday this year, finished second. Won herself a nice little pot.
That's good.
I think she won 180 quid. I think she was over the moon with that. Probably waiting for me to pay her actually.
She looks completely different from the first game.
Yeah, I honestly think the nerves, you tend to forget after a while that you're on the stream, and then you just start realising you're in a pool match,
Yeah. did hear her say, mumble to herself about being embarrassing or something.
Right, yeah.
But like, she's got to forget that anyway. 'Cause I can almost guarantee it's 47 people watching. I bet there's not one sitting there going, oh, do you know?
Well, no one's laughing at her, that's for
No,
sure.
exactly.
You know, she's put herself into this mix, and I think that's incredibly brave. I think it's a really nice thing to see.
But the
That's a
thing
really
is,
nice shot. That's come out absolutely beautiful.
The thing is, as well, with these streams, these kind of things, people watching on a Monday night because they love the game.
Yep.
And it's not these little keyboard warriors who are watching these big money games and all stuff like that.
No, we've had some really nice comments actually from the.
Rugby is one of the nicest communities. It's the best community I've been in Paul.
Yeah, and we do work hard at that. You know, we don't really. I don't personally. I don't like personal attacks on people because of their game. You know, there are, especially when you've got a perceived weaker player like Allison. I tend to try and look after those players because they're the lifeblood of Paul. You know, without players like Allison, we've got no matches. You know, it's just.
Of course. And the beauty of Paul is everyone thinks they're better than each other.
Yeah,
That is,
yeah,
there's 20 players out of this club
yeah.
who say they're probably the best player out of the club,
Yeah.
you know? That's the beauty of it all.
Yeah. Right, come on, Allison, what can you find here? Tell you what, I'm sitting in the commentary box and I can't see a shot, but maybe kick it up the backside and put it in the top right. Yeah, it's there.
And you can screw into the red and the yellow. There's some going.
How about coming off the back of it and going behind the red at the top?
Yeah, but the cue ball's not going to help.
I tell you what, it's a good loss of turn. Don't mind that at all. It's opened up the yellow. And Jason will be feeling this too as well, I think, because he'll want to do well here. Jason, he's one of those characters. He's quite critical of himself. Yeah, spot on, Nathan. That's exactly what we've been saying. She's had some good results Thursday. Let's say finishing second in the Thursday League. There were some people in that group that, on paper, you'd think would have been stronger than her. Not sure about this shot. Not sure what should have done if she'd potted that, but as it turned out, Jason's the one that's got the problem. So we go back to your theory, Tone. Let him work it out. Having said that, he's 2-0 up with 11 minutes to go, so he won't be worried too much about it. And this is where Dave Fernandez drops this in the bottom right and gets on the one into the corner. Yeah, my aim in week 16 is obviously try and qualify, but if I don't qualify, I'm getting shot of the day.
Shot of the day.
I don't know who's commentating that night, I've got to book it in, but I think I've got Jamie Hughes next week because we've got two Chavies. Have we got two Chavies? Definitely got Cookie.
Yeah, I see Cookie.
Oh no, we got Cookie, and yeah, he wants to commentate with on Cookie as skipper.
You're a future Chavy, ain't you?
Me, Mr. Brazier. Oh yeah, Brazier's doing my week, 27th of January. He's going to be the man in control of the buttons. We'll find him a co-commentator, but he's more than capable of doing it on his own.
Is he trustworthy though, Mr. Brazier?
Brazier, I hope so. He's my accountant. That's unlucky. If she pots that, I think she moves that red.
It's lovely to see him do well.
Yeah, he's had a good year, Mark. He's played really well this year. Again, he's got England trials, second year running, and you know he's trying to hang on to my coattails as a fully fledged international.
Thing is, though, last few weeks.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, we'll get Barbara on it. She's back from Cyprus.
Just take confidence in what he's doing at the moment, because what he's doing is right. It's
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, his performance in the Senior Open followed up in the tournament the week later was phenomenal. Really, really good performance.
I see the most important frame in that when he broke this to win the senior one.
Yeah, huge.
Absolutely milked it, but
You ain't stopped talking about it since North Week. Right, now they've gone past 10 minutes, so this will come down to a 15-second shot clock, and that'll be the first time Allison's played that this evening, so, or either of them actually, so this could be quite interesting. Oh, hello. Lovely shot.
She is really.
I'm going to give her one of them.
Now, isn't she?
Now the double's there. Now this time, double, yeah, and this time it's going to be quite difficult to snooker herself because she naturally stuns the ball, knocks the red out of the way, and is left on the double black. There you go. What a shot that is. If I hadn't pressed the shot of the day on the last one, I'd have pressed it on that one, but I wouldn't have got the replay. So
tell you what, if I'm leaving someone a finish and I had to place 2 reds anywhere on the table, I'd put it pretty much there.
You might as well drop this in the middle, don't you?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, just gently, just go for it. Just make sure you hit a row, Allison. Come on. Oh.
See, that's one you don't mind her in the back jaw because it sort of pops out, stays over the middle and leaves him.
And he's in control now because he could easily just come off this and leave her no shot. See, the choice here, you could go to the right hand. I'd be hitting the left hand side of this red and bringing the white back. Oh, see, I wouldn't have played that shot because now he's left her the cross double.
Left to go, yeah.
And I would have played it so that the white came down the table and left her no shot. But I'm not sure she's too strong on cross doubles, but let's have a go.
Hopefully she has a go at it, don't just try to play safe.
She could double this long as well, I think, but if she doubles it long, she'll move the red.
Fair, she's putted some good doubles, hasn't she? Like into the corners. So
Cross doubles a little.
drips in the middle. Oh no.
I'll tell you what, that's not the end of the world, though. That's not the end of the world, that, because Jason may play the player here. He might knock the red up into the top right.
No, he'll have a go at this. He's having a go straight into it.
He's missed that by a week. Now, come on, Allison.
She knocked a ball in down this like it was over the pocket a couple of shots ago. Nice and confident.
Come on, Allison. Got the world behind you, girl. Come on.
Yeah.
That's in. Good shot. Well played.
Here we go.
Right, sorry about that. So Allison now has got a frame on the board. She may loosen up a little bit, and it's a nice attempt, but she's not leaving Jason much here. I tell you what, with 3 minutes to go, a draw here for Jason is a disaster.
Do you know what, I totally forgot about the shot. The clock.
Actually, a draw's not a disaster. A draw would still mean he can beat Scott and go through, but he needs a draw at least. I know he's 2-1 up. The only thing, Allison's renowned for being a little bit slow. Obviously, the shot clock's going to knock that out of her, but another nice shot.
Another one, she's it. Yeah. Just
This is more like the Allison I was hoping would come into the first frame, but obviously with those 4 in-offs in a row, it knocked her confidence quite a lot, I'd imagine. Oh, I said that. She's I thought I'd cursed her again. I think she's blocked this one.
yeah, had a good night, hasn't he, Jason, with it?
No, he's
Everyone's
not.
run pretty well against
Yeah,
him.
he has, and he's not had a lot of run, to be fair, and I'm not sure that he even realises it, but obviously we've been able to watch it, and the white and the red, or the white and the colours, have just not been in his favour at all.
So yeah, that's a good shot. Just a couple of minutes left.
Yeah.
Right at the yellow. You're
Yeah.
taking the fluke out of it on the next ball.
He'll take a 2-1 win, he won't mind that, because he knows his frame difference is not on his favour anyway, so
See where he's put that red now. He's blocked the
Yeah.
double and that.
yeah.
So she'd do well to. Saying that, she's knocked in some good doubles. I don't know where this one's going, but
No, for me, I'm trying to play this a little bit safe, but you've got to try and get the yellow out at the same time,
yeah.
so that's
I'll
not
tell
bad.
you what.
That's not bad at all. I mean, it's easy for him to get out of, but he's got to control the white here, because he could easily slip
Thing
off
is,
this red.
Yeah, if he don't hit it.
If he slips off the red, he could go in off. Oh, he's all right. Oh, he don't want to pot it. Oh, mate.
Poor kid.
Mate. That might be his first bit of run tonight. Now, what are you going to do here? You chopping this in? Good shot.
Great shot.
Yeah, nice shot.
Are you going double?
I would go across double, nice and controlled, with a bit of left-hand side to bring the white down the same side of the rail. Same side of the table, sorry. I wouldn't be cutting it top left, because the white's going to track towards the yellow there.
Come back across.
Or you could just play a straightforward double into the top right and just leave the white on the right side rail, but he is going cross double, I think. Yeah,
let's say
it's a
play
right
up.
shot.
Yeah, shot.
Yeah, it's a good
Right.
shot. Really nice shot. We'll give him one of them, because we haven't given him one all day. He'll give me something to look at in the morning. That probably seals the victory. 1 minute to go. 59 seconds, and it's his break, so he's got at least 30 seconds to come off the shot clock here. Because he could, as long as he pops one, obviously, it's 45 seconds off the shot clock. So, sorry, Mark, we're back. We're back now. I hope you can hear us. I had someone come over and ask me about 48 questions. Told me all my tables were shit, and then asked me a favour. He went up and down with this like a yo-yo.
You're meeting Friday night.
Yeah.
5, Jason Evans to break.
Other than that, he was a nice bloke.
Yeah. Yeah. Other than that.
Mum and Dad sound like good pool players anyway.
Yeah. I do remember that name though. Yeah. Right, so he needed a ball there and didn't get one, so Allison's got the table, but she's only got 45 seconds to clear them all. I think that might be beyond her, but she's had a fantastic match, this one.
Yeah, she
Showed her
played-
true
she
colours.
actually
Yeah.
Played quite decent, to be fair. He's knocked in a good finish there, Jason, for 3-1, but she was unlucky when she's played the cross double and she snookered herself on the black. Otherwise, could have easily been a 2-all here.
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely.
All she's got to do is take confidence.
All he'd need to do now is call his extension, shake her hand. You know, there's no point risking anything here really, but he's not gonna lose the frame. So yeah, doesn't need to do anything here. Just wait for the shot clock. Match finishes at 3-1. I'm going to call it. So next it'll be Allison to stay on with George, because the last match between Jason and Scott is a big one. So we'll be back in a sec. Right, okay, so this is the lag for the second to last match of the night. We've got Allison versus George. George is now qualified. Not guaranteed top spot, I don't think. No, could still have a swing, I suppose, if Scott was to win 4-0 and he was to lose 4-0. That would put Scott on 10-3 and him on 7-6. So, yeah, it could still happen. But anyway, any positive result for George here wins him the group. And it's all going to be down to the last match, as we like to see. Scott Foley playing Jason Harrington. Level, the draw is in Scott's favour. The frame difference being quite dramatically different. Scott on a +3. Jason now on a -2. So needs to win. Draw is absolutely no good. Well, the one thing I don't think you can do in these short races is play for a draw. You haven't got time, so or time's not on your side. You've got to go for the win, in my opinion.
Yeah, John Cooper does it.
This might be the quickest. In fact, this is the quickest week so far, without a shadow of a doubt. We're going to finish this at around 10:30, 11:15. Right, so Allison won a lag, so she's going to be up for the first break. There we go, she's opted in for the top ball break. Doesn't really have the cue power for the cut break needed to get the black ball moving, but this could be no, it's not foul break, so it's fine. Oh, yeah, the stop it, absolutely lovely. Don't think he's on that red in the middle, is he? He's not moved, so he might be. Having a good look at it anyway.
Amount of luck George gets. Just seeing, we had a game earlier. Flukes to black. Next frame, I said you can't fluke, and he fluked 2 balls out of the next 3.
Well, these reds look lovely now, actually. So the yellows are a bit tricky. So you've got to make George big favourite for this frame. Yeah, I think Alison's done exactly what she set out to do tonight, or what she should have set out to do tonight anyway. She's certainly not embarrassed herself in any way, shape or form. She played some really nice ball in that last match. Yeah, really good shot there from George. But I hope Allison doesn't go home and beat herself up about it. I think she's got a lot to take out of this. If she looks back over this, her streams, I think she'll see she's played some cracking shots. That's a nice shot as well, nice and controlled. You bringing this back for the one over the middle centre? Centre left, sorry?
Yeah, I am, because where the black is. Yeah. Again, you've got to make sure you land high on this.
Yeah, that's alright. Just drop this in.
Yeah, drop for the middle.
Don't want to do too much with the cue ball here. Don't want to put it on a rail. That's the only thing you don't want to do. Just drop it in.
Yeah, just don't try too much here.
Yeah. I don't even understand why he did that. He's alright, but his hand on the table. Yeah,
again,
I don't understand why he did that.
Very uncalled for. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He's such a good, confident potter, but
I think that was the shot before, though. If
yeah, the shot before. If he leaves the white where the red was,
yeah,
it naturally just drops and naturally comes back out.
Didn't need to do anything, did he? He can still chop this in the middle, I think. Might even be able to chop it top right, but.
I reckon if you put mine and George's game together, we'd be as good as Dave. The way he puts the balls in there.
You'd have to put mine and Dave's game together to be as good as Dave. Now, she had one of these earlier on and she got the double kiss, so hopefully she won't get that this time.
off the other one. She's left.
I think she's all right.
A little bit
She
of side.
may have left the black in the top left. I'm not sure if he could see past the yellow. But
I think if he's got the potting angle, I think he gets these kind of shots. No,
I think these are easier when there's only one shot to play. If he could see it, obviously if he can't see it, he can't play it. But the inside of the yellow. This, come on, slide a bit. This. Did a little bit, but he's still. Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
Before he started this game, I said to him, "What you got to do? Just got to take liberties. You can't take liberties. Go for mental finishes, break down because." She showed the last match, she's capable of
Yeah.
balls, you know.
Yeah.
All of a sudden you're 1-0 down, looking to go 2, and then you're getting a little bit twitchy. And
Yeah. I mean, he is through now. He's back in the new year.
I've got 100 quid at evens for him to win
Oh,
the
that's
group.
true. Yeah. I think he only needs a positive result to win the group here. Draws enough.
Stretched them big pockets of Jamie Swayland to even money. Didn't want to do it.
That's a nice little one. It's a good shot. Again, she's finding some really nice little shots here. Nice cue ball there as well.
She likes a double. I don't fancy her missing this double, to be honest.
I think she's going to go down the
She's gonna
table.
go long.
Yeah.
She's put so many good doubles. I think she's nice on the double. What would you play?
I can see merit in both shots, to be honest.
See, I just think this shot's a
This
lot
is
harder
much
than the
harder.
double.
Yeah, much
you know,
harder,
It's,
I think with the double you only have to play one shot, which
One-
was get on the black. Now
Yeah.
she's got to play 2 shots. It'd be nice if she drops this in though, because she'll naturally be on the black now, won't she?
Yeah, just don't play it too hard, so it goes George on. Oh, wow.
Allison.
Oh, wow.
Allison, Archer. I'm not going to press shot today because this black's not easy. And I always say you've
Control
got
the cue.
you've got to follow the shot of the day up, otherwise it's not a shot of the day. I'd hate her to go in off this. I really would. Very good, very good.
Finish that is.
Very good, and George appreciated it as well. And as you said, George is now 1-0 down. I think the bet's safe, by the way, even if he loses. I don't think that Scott's going to beat Jason 4-0, which is what he'd need. So
She's done well though to dust herself off after the first match.
Yep,
and,
yep.
and to show.
And I said
she's
earlier
growing in
on,
confidence as well.
yeah,
isn't she?
absolutely right. And I said earlier on, if she can take two frames out of this match, or out of this competition, I think she's done very well because she's up against 3 good players. She lost the first match 4-0. She was all over the place. She went in off 4 in a row. I think she's been cracking the last two matches.
No, she has, yeah. Like I say, she's pretty unlucky not to come out that last one with a 2-all, really, because of that double and she sneaked herself on the black.
Yeah. Nice break there again from George. Either colour really here. I think yellows are the tougher start, but you can take the red in the left centre and maybe move the other one depending on what angle he's got there, if he's got an angle at all.
Double first shot.
Yeah, I think yellows, for me, I'd be more comfortable with yellows, but it's a tougher start, so yeah. I'm going to guess Allison will take reds.
Can you imagine if she knocks these in?
Yeah, I'm going home. She does.
Be WhatsApping Swayland for a cash out.
Really much on here, is there? She's opened up the yellows now, so again, that just comes down to experience there. That was the bit of a key red there. I think I would have been playing a different one, but each their own.
needs to be careful here again that he doesn't break down late.
Yeah, because the Reds will be nice and open, won't they?
Yeah.
Just top this through if you wanted to. Or no,
See,
it's
it just
fine.
shows what a different kind of player we are, because that yellow he's going to play now, he could have just dropped that down towards the bag, left Allison welded on the red, no
Yeah.
first shot, and then
Again, I think that comes from George is one of those
Yes.
players, he likes to win the frame, whereas I
Yeah.
think players like yourself, you like to let the other player lose it. So
yeah, I didn't realise that one was so easy, to be fair. That's what Coakley always says to me. He gets the ump, he does.
Yeah.
If I break down late, I still play safety.
He's
I always like my opponents.
he's took
to
these
win.
out well, in fairness.
he has,
This is a really nice finish. This. That's probably the best finish of the night. I alongside this one earlier on, but that was a really nice control finish.
Told you we should have went for the easy.
Absolutely, mate. Yeah. I heard you say it. I did. I promise.
I didn't realise the one in the middle went back flew as much as that.
Matt's just heard me say exactly that, and then put it in the chat.
That's it, mate. You ain't getting a pay rise, mate.
No, you're absolutely right, Matt. That's exactly what's happened. She was up against 3 tough players. She had nothing to lose, and now she knows she's got nothing to lose, and she's letting her arm go a bit and playing really well. That's what it's all about. Enjoy yourself. She didn't come here to pull up any trees.
Frame 3. Outside has to break. 1 frame more.
I think she's acquitted herself brilliantly.
I see, there's a comment in there I see earlier where she's her worst enemy.
Yeah,
beating herself
that
up
was from
and
her
stuff.
husband, Kel.
Okay,
Yeah.
oh yeah. Kelvin.
He knows more than most, and you know,
Yeah,
and
of
I've
course.
played with Allison in doubles and in little comps, and I've said to herself, you know, she is her own worst enemy because she's quite negative about her own game.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that's something you can't teach, really. Is there? Just
No,
sort
no,
of-
she's just got to get that out of her head, hasn't she?
I think she's putting more better single balls tonight than anyone else.
Yeah.
Overall.
Yeah, you're probably right. Yeah.
Near the yellow, easy it goes.
Yeah, I think it goes. I think there is a gap there, so if he gets on it, I think he can get on it. Certainly between the 2 yellows. I don't know if he can get on it from where he was just looking. He might be able to though. Might be a little bit.
But the two
far.
together become tricky because if he doesn't get the right angle, he's going to be pushing that one.
Well, he's going to have to just drop this. There's not much you can do with this, surely. He's
Soft-
screwing this.
yeah,
he's
soft
screwing
screw off the
this,
yellow,
yeah.
I think.
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, and as you say, one's going to run into the other here unless he can get onto the top one. I don't know if he can get past the yellow, but doesn't look like he can. Oh, he's playing it. Looks like he can. No, it's good.
Yes.
Yeah, he's lovely. Good shot. Again, this comes back to his confidence you was talking about earlier on. He's-
Once again, don't try too much. Use the yellow as your guide.
Yeah.
This yellow, that's that yellow there. Use that as your guide. That's the one. It's always nice when you try screwing in, try and look good, but they don't win you any more frames.
No, that's right. Yeah. Just got to pot the balls, isn't you? So 14 minutes left still in this match. It could come to a conclusion.
Old school pub rules, home rules.
It's in George's hands, really.
Frame 4. Break.
See this big break again, eh?
There we go.
if he plunges it straight down the middle. No. Chewed across that one slightly, innit?
Yeah, what a great connection, wasn't it?
Yeah. Always difficult there, over the top of the ball.
Yeah, it's tough queuing.
Well, these are the finishes he's been knocking in. Last couple of
Yeah, but he's
games.
free now, isn't he? He knows
Yeah.
that he's pretty much won the group now. He's done what he set out to do. He was favourite coming in, and he's lived up to his expectations. It's all about the next match now, really, isn't it? Allison's done exactly what she set out to do, I'd imagine, which is not embarrass herself in any way, shape or form.
No, far from it. Far.
So it's all good. It's all going to be down to Jason and Scott. So interesting, isn't it? It's all come down to that last match. Scott won his first match 4-0. Jason lost his first match 4-0.
It shows how it can change.
and then it's
from
all
the
come
result.
down to just that.
But then that shows in future weeks, if anyone loses 4-0
Absolutely
first
right.
match, you
Yeah.
can
Well, that's happened twice actually. Because
just dust yourself off, didn't you?
yeah, I called it in one particular match. I think it was Loon's group. Loon led the group for the first 2 rounds and went out.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And I called it after the first match because I could see what was the pattern that was
gonna
going to
happen,
come.
yeah.
You know.
That plant he put it down.
Oh.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's still up there for me. It's certainly in the top 4 or 5 for me, but I don't get a vote, so it's up to you guys.
Yeah. I think that for me. I did see James's skill shot.
I love the fact that what
But-
James played, there was literally no pressure on him
Yeah,
at all at that
but
point.
I think that's the biggest difference is
Yeah.
he didn't have to make that. It kind of to me looked more of a lesser turn, and it's
just
you
gone
know,
in, yeah.
and it's gone in as well.
Adam Gallup's double, you can't really fault that as well. If he misses that, he's out of the tournament.
Yeah, see, that's what I mean.
And,
There's all
yeah.
different aspects of the shots, isn't there? Really.
Yeah, 100%.
Would like to say George has played safe for the first time tonight, but you never.
Big tone in comms. Not sure which, I think that's Vanty.
Ah,
Is it Vanty? I'm not sure it is Vanty. It might not be Vanty. It's a Paul anyway. Yeah, I won't be here Friday.
oh,
Tam will know me as lucky.
oh, Jesus Christ! That's all you had to say, mate.
Which Paul's that?
Vanity.
It is Vanty, yeah. I thought it was.
Every time I see him, how'd you get on at this comp or whatever? I know he won it. He goes, oh, I just got lucky, didn't I? So, yeah. Oh, it's good kick, baby. Right.
That's a good shot. Right.
I've noticed Vanty's pulled out of a couple of tournaments I've been in up here.
He usually asks me if you're in the tournament.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
stuff it does. Get out of it now.
great shot. I like that. I like the use of the angles.
He's definitely one of the tightest men in pole as well. I
He-
saw
he-
I saw him in his beautiful motor.
He ain't got a lot of money though.
Yeah. see him in his beautiful motor. I said, where are you parking that then? And he goes, oh, there's a little side road up the hill. You can park for free there for the day.
Yeah.
It's like, well, you're driving a motor like that.
That's a cracking shot. Look at that.
They're getting tighter and tighter. Talking about tight. See how look, talking about how tight he is, he's disappeared now. He must have gone off to count his money. Stop it. Tell you what, George in
Nice
his
control
picture
there.
looks like a right player there, doesn't he?
He does, yeah. Allison's on holiday. It's gone into a little bit of fudginess here, and Allison's playing fudgy ball when she's 2-1 down. Still 8 minutes to go, I suppose, but he's playing another safety here. Oh, that little nudge at the end was lovely. I think that's gone. It's got to be tight on that yellow, isn't it?
No, he must be on this.
This is tricky to hit, to be honest. Is he on it?
Oh, is he?
If it's not touching the yellow, he's on it, but it looked like it rocked back to me, but he's queuing it, so. Oh, thought that was in.
Oh, what a shot that would have been.
Yeah.
Straight back through the gap.
Yes, but all I'll say is when light goes on for 5 minutes and then also that was done. The light was on.
Oh, she's done it again. She's got him all tied up here. This could be. I mean, he obviously doesn't mind this, does he? Being 2-1 up, nearly coming down to 6 minutes. Please God, kill me now. Right, well, that's some ball in hand.
I'll play the plant first shot, ain't she?
I think I'd be getting rid of this yellow. Yeah,
first,
I'd get rid of this yellow because that takes away. That's a difficult one to get back onto. The only thing is, of course, if she takes this yellow out of the way, she's got to get them. Now play the plant.
Well, at least she's seeing it properly, don't she?
Yeah. So she generally does play the right shot. It's just that, you know, now and again she does play the right shot wrong, which is better than playing the wrong shot right, I suppose. Yeah, good shot. Nice little angle here.
The blokes we have it now,
It's a good shot as well.
Just don't leave yourself too straight on this. Kind of wedding yellow is now is my aim.
Yeah.
So you want to
more angle the better,
it,
really, isn't it?
Yeah, you want to naturally put it, don't you? to come down with black.
She does have a habit of pushing these through.
So she could land near the roll.
It's lovely.
Yeah, it is nice, yeah, naturally.
And I think that black goes in both pockets now. So now she's just got to get the pace right. It doesn't really matter which side of the black it comes down. Even if it goes past it, it goes in all 6 pockets that black.
Could even play for the middle, yeah. No, shit.
Not bad length.
Don't know. I think that's absolutely perfect.
He's wearing it. Chalk pouch.
What, his glove left in the car?
Finish time.
Lovely. Good shot.
Bro, what would you do if a guy walks in with a glove, chalk patch, says anyone want a game at blackball for money? Would you instantly buy him?
I'd laugh. I'd laugh and go out the back. Because he'd probably be Mark Brazier.
Oh, poor Mark.
Good shot. Nice finish again. George pulled out some nice finishes tonight.
Honestly, Mark, we didn't plan that. That you weren't set up for that one.
3 minutes 33 seconds left. 3-1. Almost like spooky maths going on there. Right, so Allison back on the table for a break. That was probably her best connection of the
She
night.
did that one well.
Yeah, didn't get a ball, but it was certainly there. I think she tends to just drop her arm on her break. It's quite weird because she has got a bit of power, but she doesn't follow it through. I think she needs to practice that break because she's nice and straight. George has tried to move that red there, and again another example of hitting it too hard. Cue ball threw out, left him no shot. No chance at that shot, so got away with that though. Apologises.
George don't often get lucky.
Nah, they don't call him Lucky George for nothing, you know. So 3-1 up. I think your bet's safe.
Yeah.
Have you text Wayland yet?
He's got 3 missed calls,
Oh.
2 WhatsApps,
Allison's nearly fluked that.
Facebook, Instagram, Twitter.
The only thing he ain't got is any money.
yeah, lovely. Let's hope that geezer wins the weekend to get paid out.
That's a nice little shot from George there. Nice control on the cue ball there. Confident queuing again. He still hasn't dealt with this red though. I don't know what he's thinking.
Just drop this
he's
for a
gonna do
few
with
inches, just like that. Yeah.
it. Can you get past the yellow to knock
Yeah.
that out? Can he? Okay.
Yeah. I think if the harder it hits it, I think it kind of delays it, wouldn't it? I think it would have been a typical shot that we've had a few today where they've hit it hard and it's pushed wide. I think that would have just
Would have been better.
would have just pushed
He's going
wide.
to come in behind it if he can here. Yeah, he couldn't quite get the angle there. He's a bit too close. So Alice has got a chance here just to tie the frame up again. But she could actually go for this.
Yeah, as I say, it'd be nice to watch her.
Yeah,
Just
got a minute to
have
go.
a go. Yeah, have a go at her.
Might as well. She can't win the match from here. It's
No.
not enough time, but she could have a little go on her last.
Punch that one in up there to move the yellow across. You're always going to be in the middle.
Yeah, just needed a bit more on that.
And it would have
didn't
stopped the cue ball as well, so it would
Yeah.
have saved a couple of seconds. But hopefully she gets there.
she? Brave shot this one. Yeah, nice cueing. One in the middle, knock the one off the top. What do you reckon? Or a long.
Let's go
This
long.
could be shot of the
That's
day.
it,
Come
let's
on,
go
girl.
out.
That's it. She knows what she's doing here. Come on, girl. Ah, unlucky.
That's it.
Nice and confident. I like that.
No, exactly. But that just shows how she's grown in confidence.
Yeah, and come out of a shell
Earlier
quite a
on,
lot.
she
She
had probably played a nothing shot in that first match, in the middle, just to stay at the table.
and probably got it off.
And
Hello, he's snooging himself here. No, he's just a little check side came off the side rail there, stopped it, so I think he's all right. I think he's got the shot here. There you go. Oh, he's missed it. Called that. I thought that was in. There we go. That's your timer gone. So match finishes at 3-1. So that's George 9 from 9. Allison unfortunately exits the building or exits the comp, but no shame in that at all. I'll update the scores and we'll be back in 1 sec. Okay, so first frame, this is massive, this match now, of course. Winner of this, winner takes all. Draw is good for Scott, no good for Jason, so it's all down to this match. Thanks to Tony, helped me out in the comms box. Now George has won, they're both off. George got early start, so you got me on my own for the rest of this match. Lucas, I can see, is still playing in the flyer. Quite quiet in the club now, coming up to Christmas. You tight bastards sitting at home. I don't mind, I appreciate you. Gives me an early night. I need one now and again. So this could be a fairly cagey affair, this, because neither player will mind if it finishes 1-0, to be fair. Those of you who don't know, we've got a little party going on the 21st of this month. Should be an incredible laugh. We've got a bit of karaoke going down with Mr. Dean Coppen, the legend that is Dean Coppen. We have a little competition in the afternoon. Not a serious comp, your first to fours maybe, just to get your arm going and give you something to play for. But in the evening, what we decided to do is a one-frame shootout style competition. Be a straight knockout, one frame. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to bring in golden breaks. Probably not, but may do, depending on how many entries we get. If we get a lot of entries, I will bring in the golden break, golden duck. We will have the reverse, so the break dish rule. So if somebody does do that, you get a chance to do it back. That could be fun. 8-minute shot clocks, and if you haven't finished the frame after 8 minutes, black ball penalty shootout, sudden death from the beginning. So if you want to get a ticket for that, you can speak to myself or speak to Amy Cook from Jolly Bolly. She's my party organiser for that. It's £10 entry to the club, regardless of whether you're playing or not, and then £10 for each competition. So tickets still available, particularly for the evening comp. And I promise you, if you like a bit of karaoke and a few beers and you want to celebrate Christmas, £10 to just watch Dean in action is well worth it. Amy's going to put on a little buffet for us as well, so there'll be a bit of food. Certainly in the afternoon there'll be a bit of food. I don't know if it will last the evening, but hopefully it will. As I said, all the information is online, so please go and have a look. Talking of Amy, Amy is on the table next week with Andrew Byrne, Andrew Wheeler and Farron Rowe. So interesting next week, because we don't know a lot about Andy Byrne. He's obviously a London boy now. He's been a good player in the past, so he's going to upset a few. Farron is the on-paper favourite, but trust me, Amy Cook, if she's on form, can beat all three of those other players. So, Scott had a chance there to take the first frame early, and you're in dreamland now. If you're Jason, you just got to make sure he never sees that red again, Jason. Big shot this one, he really needs to get this. Yeah. And this. He just wants to make sure he holds for one of the yellows in the top left here. Just gently knock this in. As long as you hit a rail, you're okay. He's gone a bit too far. He's got the one in between. We'll probably want to leave that till later, but the three yellows to the left of the table, one of them does go in the middle at least, so he probably should now just concentrate on getting on one of them. Doesn't want to hit the red here. Yeah, always a problem, but it's come out lovely. Oh, that's turned out to be a really nice kiss. Just be positive now. Dropped his arm a little bit there. And this is tricky. Can't go up and down. He's going to leave the red. Can't really chop that yellow. I may have to come off the bottom rail. I was going to say off the bottom rail and force the white into the gap. Yeah, which didn't happen, but he has got the yellow over the bag, so at least it's put a bit of pressure onto Scott, and it's covered the natural shot for the black into the middle. Black's still open, obviously, in all the other pockets down that side, so down that end. Depends if he chooses to chop this in. Played a nice double there. No, this is hard. This is a tough shot. Yeah, not really sure. That was sort of something and nothing there. The skill shot wasn't on, certainly not that pace. When you play a skill shot, if you hit it hard, all the energy comes out of the object ball as soon as it hits the second ball. Very hard to play a skill shot at that pace. Yeah, nice bit of cueing there from Jason. It's not come out too well. He needed a little bit more on that yellow. Now, if he takes the yellow into the bottom left and just draws the white across to the baulk line, he doesn't really want to pot this. He just wants to leave it blocking the black. Or take it in the middle. Okay, yeah, this is an interesting way of looking at it. I quite like that, you know, if he gets away from that black. Well, the shot's on, because he's going to play across the black a little bit here, so the shot's onto the middle. Very easy to underhit this. Yeah, cracking shot. Really nice shot. Give him one of those, and that'll give his confidence the world of good. So he's 1-0 ahead in the battle for it all. Be back in 1 sec. Right, so Scott now Jason now 1-0 up, sorry, and needs a good break here.
And that's a lovely split. But he's just been unfortunate not getting the ball there. It's a lovely table here for Scott. But you going here, Crow? Yellows?
Yeah, without doubt, yellows. Yeah, you've got to take the yellow probably in the middle if you can, and then knock the other one, knock the red out. I wouldn't take the one in the top right, because I wouldn't want to leave myself a plant, because the first yellow he's going to plant could easily go safe here. Got to get this right, and if he doesn't get it right, he's not on another ball. This is why I wouldn't have took it.
Let's play this. I don't know, you know.
Well, you ideally want to play both the balls one after the other, but it's not easy. You might be able to sneak past the red. Yeah, see what I mean? I think he's all right.
I think he's okay.
I think he's all right now, but he hasn't got a natural path now down to the yellow on the right-hand side. It does double into the left centre. He may be able to hold this. He's played that really well. Yeah, he's played that really well.
Who's just left? Oh, Eddie. Keeps him over the booth because he's small. Yeah, it's a great shot.
Yep, very nice shot. And if he finishes these, it will hurt Jason, because this is a reverse dish. Cruelest way to lose a frame, in my opinion.
Take the ball in the corner. I play for the one on the top left.
I'd play both balls in the same pocket right now. Go either way here now. He's got a really good angle on both. I think I'd probably take the one in the same pocket he's just potted, because it's straight and he can screw it straight back and get the angle. Trouble is he wants the angle that he's got on the top one and the angle he's got on the bottom one. He can't have them both at once. Yeah, he's done that well. Yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect. The only thing is, it's just queuing over a little bit, but he's got enough space between the white and the red to get the screw he needs.
Oh.
His cue action helps because he stands so high. Oh, that's a bad shot. That's a terrible shot, actually. He's missed that so badly, it's gone safe. Jason's got
It's eerily quiet in here.
yeah.
He's probably just heard that.
Wow,
Great boost of confidence, lovely.
that's a bad shot. Bad shot. I don't mind telling anyone when they play a bad shot. I'll tell them that as well as when they play a good shot.
Jason, that's poor.
See, that's a bad shot as well. You know, Scott Schnell's not have seen this yellow again, and he's left him. Not only left him the yellow, he's left him a natural chance to get on the black, because if he goes full-hearted at this and pots it down the rail, the white's coming across twice and the black's straight.
The thing is, he's got nothing to lose here. He's gonna obviously go for the pot here. There is a double.
Yeah,
The double is on.
I'm not sure the double's the shot. That's the shot.
I'll tell you what.
Yeah, see what I mean? That's the
a
shot I
great
called, and it's he didn't need to do anything with the white at all.
That's phenomenal.
Yeah, Jason's let himself down there really, but never mind. 1-1. I'll be back. Right, 1-1. Man at the table now doesn't need a win, just needs a draw, but there's 13 minutes to go, so nearly
Golden
14
break
minutes to
would
go.
hurt.
Yeah, he doesn't really hit the ball well enough for me to be a golden break. He's got a decent break, but his cue action's not. He hasn't got
Built
the
for a
power.
break,
Yeah,
yeah.
he hasn't got the power. Jason has. Jason, if he was deciding to cut break, he'd be favourite for me.
So he's got a great break. George Taylor. George Taylor's break
he's
tonight was
superb.
monster. I think he had one or two bad breaks, but the rest were really
Yeah,
good
times it
splits.
really well. Brad said it on commentary earlier on. He wants his break.
I think it's one of those things that I think it's always good to have a cut break as a backup.
In this
And
format,
a lot of players don't have a backup break.
but in this
terms
format, cut break is the way to go.
Yeah.
Whether it's a backup or not, it's the way to go. Very rare you're going to get an 8-ball off front breaking. Having said that, look, if you back your pot in, then front breaking is the way to go. Because Scott here, he's gone cut break, not particularly brilliantly, and his yellows look all on. So
Yep.
just one tricky one. That's the one next to the black. Got to negotiate that. It doesn't go in the middle or in the bottom right at the moment. Doesn't look long enough to me.
I think he's alright here though. if it is okay.
It goes bottom left, you know.
Yeah. It does go bottom left.
He could play this as a shot to nothing, really. He could play this, and if he can hold the white, he could knock the red in the bottom right. And I think he'll still have enough angle to play the yellow into the left-hand yellow into the bottom left. He's got to play this now. He's never going to get on this position again. Plus, he's the only ball he can see. So I'd be using the red here. Just gently knock this in and use the red. Oh, that would have been even better, in fairness to him. But he's missed it, so Jason back to the table. Not a particularly nice table for Reds, this.
Right.
Not sure what you've seen here.
Notice with Jason's cueing, he flicks his cue up after every shot. Well, not every shot, but so it just flicks up when he hits it.
Might be because the cue's really whippy. That's why I got rid of my last cue. Because he does hit the ball quite hard, Jason. I noticed that when I was playing him last, he hits every shot pretty hard.
Just play this one along bottom round to the corner.
I think he's got to.
Just to
The only
cover it anyway.
Yeah, he's got to get it right though. He'll play this with right hand side, and he's playing it with left. He didn't play that with right hand side, so the cue ball red hugs the rail.
Tell you what,
He's played that beautifully.
Jason Harrison, and he's either knocked it out.
That's an
Stop
incredible
it!
shot. That's a really, really nice shot.
Disgusting.
Got to follow it up.
Oh,
He wanted to cue into the black there and hold for the middle bag, but he I think he's all right here, you know.
cue into it, don't you?
I think he's all right here. If he chops this in the middle, the white's going to come round, and he should get. There's plenty of table for him to come between the yellow and the red, and have the red into the bottom right. Oh, there's the white's perfect, but he's almost played the white there and forgot about his red.
Just over 9 minutes left on the clock, so we will be going to our 15-second shot clock after this frame.
Played that well.
Still. Yeah.
Doesn't need to move the yellow, but he probably will because of the angle he's got on this other yellow.
Try and play through the gap.
I think I'd be trying to hit the yellow here to knock it up towards the top left because he's gone round it. Yeah, it's a lovely shot. Really nice shot. It's deceptive, the way. I didn't think he had that angle.
Yeah, this table is very.
Yes, nice finish that. So Scott goes 2-1 up in the battle. And it's all about the winner of this one. Jason needs 2 frames. I'll be back.
frames to one.
Okay, so got the black move in, but not enough. But he's got a yellow, so he's at the table. Bit messy. No easy shots here, but he is in control. So that's the most important thing. It's going red in the middle, I think here. Still in control. Now he'd love to play this red off the yellow. Just flick it slightly. Doesn't want to play it off the red though. Needs to miss the red and hit the yellow. Yeah, he's hit the red seat. He's lucky there that the yellow stayed safe. Scott hasn't really got much of a shot here. He's got a drop in the middle. Don't know if he can see enough of that yellow to play it off the red. He might be able to, because the white may squeeze through that gap, but he's turned his nose up at that one. He's coming back to have another look. It's amazing how many times we do that. We look at shots that aren't there and then go back and see if they're there again. Oh. Good shot. Found a big pocket, hasn't left himself an awful lot. He's got the one up top left, chop, plant as well. Problem ball he's got here is the yellow on the side rail. He's just flicked the first yellow there. It's sent the white off course a little bit. Jason will play the double here. Jason's not playing the shot clock well here. He's panicking from the very beginning. 15 seconds is longer than you think it is. That's not a bad shot actually, I'll take that back. He's played alright there. Now whether he can pot it or not, he's got to play this shot because that yellow is dead. He's turned it down. Not sure what he was trying there.
Interesting that.
And he's left Jason a couple of options here. I'd be going back to the ball that he missed in the last shot. I wouldn't touch this one just yet. But
when you're under that 15-second shot.
But the thing with the 15-second shot, you've got to see the shot and you've got to stick with it. You've got to play the shot you first see. He's actually played that really well, but yeah, I was going to say he's got to play this one next. Just stun it back. Oh, he's butchered that. He's got away with this.
Oh.
No, he hasn't. No, he hasn't. He's left the plant. He's left the plant.
Out of all the balls to leave.
Yeah, and I think if he gets this plant, he might be able to hold for the yellow in the bottom right. Oh no, he's put topspin on it, so.
Just hide behind it. He'll go behind this yellow now.
Yeah, should do as well. 5 minutes left though.
That's a poor shot. That is poor for me.
He's got away with that a little bit.
Yeah, I know, but
this is dangerous, this shot. If he plays this shot wrong, he could leave the yellow in the right, left-hand side. Doesn't want to do that. No, it's alright, that's okay. That's a tough shot. He's got a little bit of insurance here, Jason, in the fact that it's tough to get on that yellow from wherever you are. I mean, he could get on it from the top left, but it isn't easy. He's got to play. Oh, he's gone too far. So he's now got to play a plant, which means the yellow is going to go away. But I've noticed one thing with Scott. He's got a brilliant delicate game. Chose not to use it in that occasion.
he's using the shot clock very well though. He's waiting for Chase to start counting down before he takes his shot.
Oh, Jason, you've got to be potting them, son. Jason needs 2 frames in 4 minutes. Scott doesn't need anything. And he can even afford to give Jason a frame. That second frame that he lost, Jason, he'll be disappointed with that. He's not got them particularly well tonight.
Oh, excuse me.
Oh, now will
He's
Scott
left the double.
Will Scott go?
He's left the Michael
He may not
Dublé.
go. He doesn't need to play it. He's
left it.
but the shot clock tells you should play the snooker again. There's no point playing it. You just play the snooker. It's the right shot. Just don't pot the ball. Or if you want to pot it, fine, but I wouldn't. It looked like that rolled a little bit there to me. I'll give him that. See, that would have been a fantastic shot if it was the first frame. But, you know, 2-1 down, you've got to make something happen.
Facts. Can't see what's going on, so.
Good shot. No point pressing a shot of the day because you wouldn't be able to see it, but it was a good shot.
"60 viewers tuned in for this final game, week 11. That'll do. This is rope-a-dope stuff, this. Like Chuckle Brothers. To me, to you.
Oh, Jace, what are you doing? You've got to be playing that plant.
Why is he playing safe for? You're 2-1 down. You need to win this match, and you're playing safe.
It makes me wonder whether he knows.
And you've knocked the ball clear, and I think Scott can see this in the corner.
No, he can't sit in the corner, but he could sit in the middle if he wanted to. He's gone in off that.
Joe's Martin. Hold on. Move.
2 minutes. Move. 2 minutes to clear these and win another frame. It's a big ask.
Whose breaks it next? Who broke first?
I don't know, to be honest. It's okay. He's got to keep the keyboard on a leash, though, and stop chalking his cue.
Right, minute 35. Let's do some damage. Let's make this interesting.
You should have hit the shot by now. Right.
Yes, play the one in the corner. Bottom left.
I'd go for the middle here. That's probably the end of that match. Left the yellow as well. I think the yellow goes. And obviously if the yellow goes, that should be enough. I mean, it's still not out, but you need to win three frames in a minute.
Yeah, that's it. Game, set and match.
Still 57 seconds to go. It's not over. But I can see a large lady in the corner warming up. She's got a song on. Once she starts singing, mate, it's all over.
Telling you now. If it's Scott's break, which it is, if he golden ducks here, and then Jason Harrington goes on to
golden break,
yeah,
it'd be incredible, wouldn't it?
I will leave Chatterbourne Snooker Club forever.
He is
I will not come back.
He is cup breaking. Black's not moving though.
See,
He's got a ball.
and I know that everyone that's watching this wished that he just golden duck.
He's got a ball. He's just got to stay in control of the table now.
Yeah. Just play the shot clock.
For me, I'd be potting this, and then I wouldn't be potting now. I'd be extension, and then pot.
He's just going to go for it. He's got two frames. Jason Harrington ain't going to win from here.
Well, shot clock's longer than the match clock now, so this match is over. I'm going to predict it finishes 3-1 because I don't think even Scott's bothered about potting the rest of these frames, these balls. So I'm going to get myself ready to. Jason may shake hands. No, he's not shaking hands. So Scott will go through as runner-up in the group, having won the match. There we go. 3-1, Scott wins. I'll update your table, but it's George and Scott that go through.
Hold on to George and Scott. While we still do have all of you guys in here, if you could just drop a like. If you haven't already, press the subscribe button and the bell next to that button, so you're notified whenever we do come live. We do live streams every time we can possibly do it. mainly for obviously Champions League and our Saturday comps.
There's your final table. So you can see that George Taylor wins the group with a perfect set, 3 for 3. Scott with that nice win there comes back to win to take second place. Unfortunately, that means Jason and Allison exit the competition. Next week we have a really interesting group, as I said before. Amy Cook, Andrew Byrne, Andrew Wheeler, who's still in the building, I believe, and Farron Rowe. So a tester for everyone there.
Who's Mr. Byrne?
And he's a London boy. He used to be a Canterbury boy, I believe, but he moved up to London. He plays up there now. Yeah, very capable. Very capable. So it'll be interesting. So thanks everyone for watching, and we will see you again next week.
Farewell, guys.